All right, guys, we're back. Sorry about that. Entire software just crashed, so we're still troubleshooting it. We actually don't even have all of our graphics package right now, so bear with us, but we're back live. Bears got a stop, dropped an interception, but we are back at it here. Bears back with the football, 2nd and 6 after a handoff on first down. Hopefully, we're smooth sailing from here on out. Fields, play action, avoids a sack. He's going to run. Here comes Justin Fields. First down, gain of 8. Type your ones. Type your ones. Just pick a blue one. Every background we have is available, like you guys will see in a second. This is Nerd Talk. So you see how it's like navy and orange? Now when we go to split here in a second, the navy and orange one actually like isn't loading. It's amazing. 1st and 10 for Justin Fields. That looks good. Throws into the flat. Darnell Mooney, his second catch after a touchdown, just gets a couple. I'm being told we're freezing again, so bear with us. 2nd and 8 for Chicago. The Bears one's here. Oh my God, we might be lucky here. 2nd and 8, St. Brown in motion. Fields, play action, avoids pressure, slides down for about a gain of 1, maybe 2. What's going on? I wish I could tell you. I hope it works. We haven't had an issue all season, but I guess I'm the chat sports sacrificial lamb this year.
I guess we'll say right now, if we get to 100 likes, both of us will take a shot for the distress that.
I don't even know what we were at in super chats. I think it was about 150
We were at 169.
Bucks. 169. We're at 0 on this new stream, so super chat for new software. Justin Fields in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Fields fires. Deep ball. Mooney overthrows him, and the defender fell down. That was a walk-in touchdown. Oh, no. Oh, gosh. That's just a miss. Overthrew him by about 1.5 yards. Bears have to punt. God almighty. Trenton Gill boots it away. One's going to be caught at the 27. Returner breaks a couple tackles. Gets about 15 yards. Oh, fumble! Bears ball! Bears ball! Oh, they're calling him down! Oh, the Falcons recovered anyway, I think. How? The Bears cannot recover a freaking fumble. He was absolutely not down, by the way. That ball's already moving. While they look at this, I'm going to tell you guys about established titles, as they are a fun and novel way to preserve the natural woodlands of Scotland. Perfect holiday gift here. Let's tell you about them a little bit, as, like I said, they're a fun and novel way to preserve those natural woodlands of Scotland. They try to help those global reforestation efforts. This project based on a historic Scottish custom where landowners are referred to as lairds or lords and ladies in English. Title packs give you at least 1 square foot of dedicated land with a unique plot number on a private estate in Eddleston, Scotland. You'll get an official certificate with a crest, just like I did. We plant a tree with every order and work with global charities, One Tree Planted and Trees for the Future, to support those global reforestation efforts. You could officially include the title of Lord or Lady on your credit card, your plane ticket, your dating profiles, etc. It makes for a great last-minute gift. The first 200 people purchasing a title pack using our link will effectively be next to my plot, just a few minutes within walking distance. Depending on how many of you want to become a Lord or Lady, we can start our own Bears Now Kingdom. It makes for an amazing last-minute gift. And Established Titles is actually running their Black Friday sale early this year. You can get up to 80% off. We'll throw you an extra 10% off at establishedtitles.com/chat. Use promo code chat to get going with Established Titles. All right, the Bears challenged this, and let's see what this is. I thought the Falcons ended up with the ball at the end of it anyway, so I'm not sure where this is.
I'm a man of my word, Harrison. I said I would take a shot at 100 likes, so I'm just going to take one.
All right, there you go. Oh.
I need the bottle. Give me the alcohol, please. Thank you.
I think the ball was starting to move and is out, but is there a clear recovery? I don't know. No, I'll swig this with you. Actually, I'll take a shot for the people because our first stream crashed.
We put him through a little bit of distress.
Yeah.
So
I don't know what's stressier, the Bears or this stream so far. Cheers.
I'm still kind of working back here. But we're live.
Do you have the lid? Oh,
yes, I do.
We are live, trying to make this work here. So like the video if you love the Bears.
Like the video if you love our efforts.
We're trying. We are trying. And for new people that may have found this stream, we do have a super chat menu that to keep you guys apprised on, and we're keeping track of our MVP this week. Did that ever get made before the first one crashed? Wasim is still our MVP for sending in a $100 super chat. Here's our menu today. $5, we're filling up the Falcon Bowl. A sip of beer goes in there at the end of the show. I will chug it. $20, I'll take a shot of Fireball. For $50, Bears Helmet Sticker Club. Send in $50, you get a sticker on this, and eventually we will ship it out to a subscriber. We'll auction it off. $100, we'll do a beer bong. Biggest super chat of the day is our MVP. Last week, Sealand was our MVP with a $250 super chat. Who wants to take it this week? Right now, Wasim is in front with a $100 super chat, but so far that is the leader. So that is where we sit. So shout out to Sealand, shout out to Wasim, leading the charge today. So there you go. Someone says these refs, man. What happened to the game? It's TV timeout still. I'm still waiting. I don't know what happened. Who you got? CHI for the Bears, ATL for the Falcons. Oh, here's some super chats coming in. Challenge reversed. Jack Sanborn recovers. Let's go. Let's go. Justin Fields in the gun. Get some redemption after that miss to Mooney. And now the refs are confused again because that's what happens in Bears games. Yeah, it's a clear fumble. And then Sanborn, yeah, he's on it. That's Bears ball, baby. Let's go. Type LFG in the chat. LFG in the chat. Shout out Tony Williams. Do you still have the bear mask? I do have the bear mask. Maybe I'll bring it out. Maybe I'll bring it out. 2 seconds left in the quarter. Fields in the shotgun at the Falcons 41. Throws it out into the flat. Mooney again. Gets a block from Pringle. Mooney turns it up, gets about 8, and that'll be the end of the quarter. So Bears on the move. The end of the quarter, and then we'll hit some super chats here in a second as they've started to come back in. Appreciate that. Crate challenge with the $2. Appreciate that, Crate. And then Robert Diaz, pour up another sip here. The $1 million question is, will our defense attempt to show up? They lately fall off the bus, don't show up, or only show up a half. Yeah, I mean, look, 2 drives, you're giving up 1 touchdown, got to stop. So I think so far it's been okay. Batting 500. We'll see what they do throughout the game. Let's get to 300 likes. Every 300 likes is a shot of Fireball, and it's been a stressful start today with the stream crashing, all kinds of stuff going on. But, let's go. Every 300 likes is a shot. Back over 1,000 people watching. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Let's go. 50 likes away. Harrison, I'm worried for your health. I literally only drink on Sundays. Yeah, so I hear you. That's why I'm not drinking for every 5 sip. It's just one chug at the end. So I got my water. I'm good to go. Every 300 likes, I'll take a shot. All right, follow me on Twitter. I'll get some shout-outs to everybody who follows me back. At HGramNFL. At HGramNFL. Give me a follow. Put my link in the chat. I'll follow everybody back that follows me. Give you guys a shout out. At HGramNFL if you want a shout out and a follow back. So let's go. Let's go. TV timeout. Daniel Perez says, how about TCU? I don't see any new followers yet. If I do, I will give some shout outs. Let's see here.
We are 9 likes away.
9 likes away from 300.
What do you say we both take a shot? I know it's usually just one shot, but again,
we'll take a shot. Oh, here's a follow from
enough.
MLC. What's up, MLC? 300 likes. Sam and I will take a shot after this drive. 2nd and 5 to start the second quarter. Treston Ebner in the game at running back. Bayless in motion. They fake it to him. Fields got to take off. Slides down. Gets a first down. Type your ones. Type your ones. Where has Claypool been? I really haven't seen him, to be honest. I don't know what to make of that. I like Bayless coming in motion there, though, to at least draw attention. Sangray Kim. He says, fun fact, Falcons head coach dad is the founder of FedEx. The dude is coaching as a hobby. I think it's more than a hobby. He still makes millions of dollars. But, yeah, to your point, he probably doesn't have to coach. His family's got plenty of money. I actually didn't know that. Fields in the shotgun. Ebner to his right. Roll out to the right. Fields looking. He'll just have to throw us away. That straight sprint out, I don't like that because it cuts down half the field without any misdirection. If it's a bootleg, that's one thing. They ran that on a key third down against the Lions last week. Didn't work. Didn't work there either. The name is Maverick says, how about Jeff Saturday? Colts are up 7-0 on Philly. Listen, if it works, kudos to the Colts. I still think the process of choosing Jeff Saturday makes basically no sense, but hey, if it works, kudos. The name is Maverick. Oh, I thought it was a different one. Appreciate that, Maverick. 2nd and 10 here for Chicago early in the second quarter. Fields in the gun. Play action. Got hit as he threw into the flat. They're saying that was a backwards throw. He got cracked when he threw that. Ebner scooped it and lost about 4. Was that backwards? I need a replay. The clock has stopped. That makes me think, no, they are going to call it backwards. I don't know why the game clock isn't moving, though. If it was backwards, the clock should be running, and now it is. I mean, just a free blitzer on a flare route doesn't get picked up. How does that happen? So now it's 3rd and 14 at the 33. Can't take a sack here. Oh, that's offsides. That's offsides. So it'll be 3rd and 9. Falcons jump. Tried to time the snap count way too early. Oh, it's false start.
Who would have thought?
On Sam Mustipher, did he fake snap it?
Type B to block the bots. Block the bums.
That throw, I don't think that throw was backwards, by the way, on that play before. They just showed the replay. I don't think that throw was bad. Now it's 3rd and 19, and you're out of field goal range, potentially. It's 55-yarder from here. You got to get at least a few yards. Fields takes the snap. And now you're definitely out because you got sacked. What a colossal failure that is. Type F, what a joke. That is a colossal failure. This team just can't get out of their own way. I mean, they really can't. Unreal. Type F in the chat. Got a punt now. What a joke that is. You get a gift, and you get not even a field goal attempt. Falcons come after it. Gill gets it away. Fair catch made at the 9-yard line. Wow. Mustafer, yeah, he stinks. Nifty says F. What a joke. Oh, yeah, I got to take a shot for 300. Matt Hepler, where's Claypool? I don't know. I haven't seen him. Cheers. I haven't seen him. I don't know the answer to that question. I wish I did. That's a couple beer sips for Matty H. Oh. Justin Fields early on, 4 of 7, 32 yards passing, 28 rushing. Missed the deep one to Mooney, who got held up for a sec, but got, just the small details. That's got to be a catchable football. And then since then, the offensive line has just gotten him killed. I mean, no pass protection at all. So, yeah, not good, to say the least. Hit that subscribe button. We again apologize for the initial stream crashing, but we're here live every game day. Win or lose, we're not going anywhere. So go ahead and subscribe to the channel, trying to get to our next milestone, which I think is 57,000 subscribers. So help us get there, bringing you daily news, rumors, live streams, and more. So hit that sub button here on the channel, and we're going to have you covered all season long and well into the offseason as well. Sam, take a shot, my friend.
I feel like we've earned these and then some already today. Keep sending them in. I'm down to drink.
Keep sending them. $20 super chat.
I actually had a nice, relaxed night in last night. Almost no drinking at all. So
I didn't drink it all yesterday either, even though my alma
I
mater
drank a little bit
TCU had
earlier.
a hell of a win.
I drank a little bit earlier in the day, but I didn't drink it all at night. Went to bed at like 11:30, which is a new one on a Saturday.
So apparently Kenny Galladay caught a pass, and Giants fans gave him a standing ovation, assumingly a sarcastic one.
I mean, that's worth it.
It's early, Harrison. Relax.
I wonder what his reaction was.
Who knows? He stinks. Remember when the Bears tried to sign him last year? God,
maybe he said thank you.
God, that didn't happen. Appreciate all the new subscribers. Shout out your city. Let us know where you're watching from, as we're trying to set a comments record as well, which obviously that'll be skewed because we had to restart. But, I mean, a 4-man rush gets home pretty fast on that last one. That's just
maybe we can cheat. Maybe it's an excuse to cheat and combine the numbers from both shows.
I don't think we can combine. I don't think it's a cheat. It's just one game. It's not like we got 2 games worth. Mariota in the shotgun. Play action. Looking. Mariota steps up. Is going to run. Gets about 4. And there's a flag down. Let's see what it is. We got Daniel in Honolulu. Immortal in Daytona Beach. Jeremy in South Bend. We got Elizabethtown, Kentucky from Jimmy. Goose Creek, South Carolina. Defensive holding. Automatic first down. ML says Jackson. We got Mr. Dano in Philly. John Perry in Akala. Las Vegas from Dorothy. H-Town from Ephraim. We got Bosnia, Europe. What's up? Who won that first World Cup game? Did Ecuador end up winning it?
Ecuador. Easy money, plus 120 there.
2-0?
2-0.
Kyler Gordon with a grab on Kyle Pitts. Kyler Gordon's becoming a headache today, man. Becoming a headache. Marcus Mariota in the pistol formation from the Falcons 19. He's 6 of 8, 51 yards and a touchdown. Hands it off, right side. Breaking tackles. Literally broke 5 tackles, but still only got a yard. Tyler Algier. Got to tackle better. Oh, man. Super chat from the name is Maverick, filling up the Falcon Bowl. TCU maybe in a positive position, or in a position. Hang on here. Mariota takes the snap, throws over the middle, incomplete. It'll bring up 3rd and 9 type stop. Just like Georgia, unless they lose twice, TCU's a shoo-in. I wouldn't say TCU's a shoo-in with a loss. The way I see it, they need to win their last 2 games. Don't leave it to this fraudulent committee. I've seen it too many times. But, yeah, 2 wins away from being in for sure. 1 win, 1 loss away from sweating on Selection Sunday. So let's just win the last 2. Travis Gibson's down. Left knee injury, it looks like. Grabbing that knee. Frank says stop. Dewan says stop. Rick says stop. Starview stop. Jimmy says stop. Brendan says stop. We got someone saying that's an ACL tear. I hope not. Someone says Bama can still get in. No, they can't. They're out. If they get in, it would be the most fraudulent inclusion since this committee started. 2-loss team that doesn't even go to their conference title game cannot get in. I'm sorry. Not allowed. Follow us on the Call-In app. We will be live for a Falcons-Bears post-game show. It's like Twitter Spaces, but better. We will be live after the game today. Download the app on iOS and Android. You can also subscribe and join us on your computer, chatsports.com/BearsCalling. You can't call us from your computer. If you have the app, you can call into the show, but you can listen if you don't want to download the app on your phone. But I recommend everybody does because it's a fun app. It's your chance to call in and listen to my opinions. I can listen to your opinions. We could chop it up back and forth. So it's a lot of fun. Please join us, and let's grow over there. Hit the subscribe button over there as well. So that last sequence, backward pass for a loss of 4. Not sure it was backwards, but that's how it was called. False start for a loss of 5. Sack for a loss of 8. Knocked out of field goal range. That is an all-time failure after you get the ball at their 40. That's not good. That is not good at all. So I don't know what's going on. Brendan says stop. It's not 10-7. We just fixed that. That's false. Not 10-7. Did Gibson tear his ACL? I don't know. I'm not a doctor, and it happened 90 seconds ago. I have no idea what happened. I know he's hurt and grabbing his left knee. That's what I know. That is all I know. Gibson sucks. Get someone out there anyway. I mean, Taco Charlton's about the next guy up. So Gibson walked off the field under his own power to the medical tent, so that's a good sign. Taco Charlton is in the game. Let's see if he does anything here. Mariota in the gun on 3rd and 9. Type stop. Type stop. Mariota looking, throws, it complete. Brisker was breaking on it. They were looking for Kyle Pitts, and Mariota missed him. 4th down. Shout out to Kent, Metastic, Luis, Just Because, Wavy Slim, Vaughn, all saying stop. Dante Pettis will be back to receive this punt. Pettis waits the punt from Bradley Pinion. Pinion standing at his own 5-yard line. The snap will be from the 20. Bears look like they're going to try and block this. Let's see. They will. They're coming after it. Pinion gets it away. Pettis catches it at his own 30. Fair catch. Bears offense will get back on the field. NRG Bro with the 20 says, love that we used a very high 2nd-round pick on a guy who has contributed literally nothing to our offense. Really concerned about the regime. If you're talking about Velus Jones, he was his 3rd-round pick. But if you're talking about Kyler Gordon, he was a defensive player. But, yeah, I hear you. I mean, I'm not heavily concerned about the regime, but Gordon's got to play better, and Velus needs to become more of a factor. Those are 2 things I will say. Here's our Super Chat menu. $5 will fill the Falcon Bowl as Fields hands off to Montgomery, who gets 4. $20 will take a shot of Fireball. For $50, you can join the Bears Helmet Sticker Club. We'll get your sticker on there. 100 or more is a beer bong, and we'll also get you on the Helmet Sticker Club. And then biggest super chat of the day is our super chat MVP, which currently goes to Wasim, who sent in a $100 super chat earlier. So shout out to Wasim. Shout out to Wasim. 2nd and 6, Fields under center. Kari Blazingame in the game at fullback. Fields, toss play, Montgomery finds the hole. 1st down and more. David Montgomery lowers the boom and gets near midfield. Type your ones. Type your ones. Shout out Wasim with the 100. When we restarted the stream, Wasim, something gets weird with the text. I don't know why, but you have the gold medal today. You are our Super Chat MVP. So David Montgomery picking up a 1st down. He's running hard today. He's got 6 carries for 33 yards, about 5.5 yards per carry. Fields in the shotgun. Blazingame motions out. Fields steps up, fires. Cole Kmet! One-handed catch! Are you kidding me? Cole Kmet up the seam for about 20. Type CK. One-handed catch. Cole Kmet has arrived. Look at this. Boom! That didn't move. Got that stickum on his gloves. Let's go, baby. Wow. Go Bears. James, Shauna, Michaela, Jimmy. Cole Kmet is becoming a star. What a catch for the 3rd-year tight end. Fields in the shotgun. Hands it off. Montgomery looking for room. Breaks a tackle. Maybe gets a half yard. Yeah, that was a cool play. Until
so
it
hyped
wasn't.
up for that one.
James,
Maybe
go
gets a half
Bears. What a catch. We're seeing Cole Kmet come into his own the last few weeks. 5 touchdowns. That is an unreal catch. I mean, that was a fastball from Fields. It's a little high, and he just sticks it. Fields zone read keeper breaks the tackle, gets to the edge and out of bounds right near the 20. It'll be about 3rd and 3. Type R for run, P for pass. R for run, P for pass. Tim goes, breaks the tackle, maybe gets a half yard. I know. A little excited from the Kmet catch. It's going to be about 3rd and 2, I think. 3rd and 3, somewhere in there. I think this is 4-down territory. Would you run it or pass it? Brendan says pass. Gene says run. Nick says run. Oh, they marked him back 2 yards. QB power to the left. Fields. They missed the first block. No gain. He blocked the wrong guy, the lead blocker. Golly. Braxton Jones blocked the... Either Braxton Jones or David Montgomery blocked the wrong guy there. Bears got to kick a field goal. That's just bad, man. Cairo Santos bangs it through. Bears lead 10-7. Golly. Guys, you can keep asking me about Claypool. I don't know where he is. I don't. I don't know. I have no idea where he is. You know as much as I do on that front. I don't know where Claypool is. Type your threes. Field goal is good. Got a super chat. Brooks, Janiyah, Steve Smith, Jeremy Chugg stepping in to produce while Sam's in the bathroom. $10 super chat. Every $10, he's got to take a shot. You guys know the deal. Every $10, he's got to take a shot. NRG Bro says, I meant we gave a high second for... Oh, I see what you're saying. He's done nothing. I mean, he's been here for 2 games and a quarter and a half. I don't think that trade was just for this year, but I hear what you're saying. Yeah, I mean, I want to see Claypool more. You think I'm excited to see St. Brown play over him? Fuck no. Yeah, only the St. Brown family wants that. All right, trying to have our most comments ever today, so type me for a shout-out. Type me for a shout-out. Let's see if I can find this this Cole Kmet. I got to tweet this out. You want to get some shout-outs, Jeremy?
All right. Let's see. We have... Oh, they're coming in. They're coming in. Zachary Ellis, Collect JP 30, James Phillips, Jimmy Bryant, Eddie Johnson, Dewan Redmond, John Perry, Dylan Moore, No T Football Edits, William Dickey, Caden Gunvaldson, hell of a last name, DeBears J, Kit Merritt, DTS Holmes, Metastic, Marvin Smith, Deanna Ballard, Laura Weisner, Wavy, Slim, Jamar Taylor, Chris Meta, Daniel Perez, Jacob Dewey, Matt Thompson, all saying me.
I'm putting the Cole Kmet highlight in the chat. I'm pinning it. Retweet it for a shout-out. I just tweeted out the catch. Did you see the catch?
No.
Go check out my Twitter. This catch was ridiculous. Fields threw a fastball up the seam, and Kmet just one-handed it. Not with a bobble or anything, just stuck it. Insane catch. Matt Tastic, Spud saying me. Oh, they're showing the Bears bachelor party, folks. Sam's back. No shots for him.
I didn't even go to the bathroom this time.
Well, you dodged the bullet either way.
Hey,
Cairo Santos kicks it away.
Can we get this going?
You got him in the wrong columns.
Cordero Patterson bringing it out. Tackled at the 21. Where the F is Claypool? I don't know. You guys can keep asking, but I just don't know.
Can we get this going?
Okay, Sam is French. So type USA for the World Cup. Type USA. We love Sam, but type USA. Come on. This is America. He is half American, too. He had a croissant this morning.
That's actually not true. I had a bacon smoked Starbucks, very American. bacon smoked egg and cheddar sandwich.
Cordero Patterson cuts it back. C-Pat, first down and more, lowers the shoulder. Fumble! Recover it, please! Yes! Bears coming the other way! Let's go! Bears recover the fumble. Jalen Johnson! Yes! Type LFG! Type LFG! Cordero Patterson puts it on the turf, and the Bears are dancing. They're doing a dance in the end zone. Type LFG. Type LFG. Who forced the fumble? It looks like it was Jaquan Briska with the peanut punch. And then Jalen Johnson recovers it and runs it back. He's rumbling. He's stumbling. Let's go. Let's get 7 here, boys. Type LFG. Matthew, Kenny, Daniel, ML, Andre. Let's go. 1st and 10 at the 28. You got to get 7 here. You got to cash it in. Let's go, Justin. Let's go, Justin. 1st and 10 at the Falcons' 28-yard line. Off the Cordero Patterson fumble. We'll get to that super chat after this drive or after this play. 1st and 10 at the 29. Fields. Handoff. Montgomery up the gut. Gets to the 26. Gain of 3. Teammate, I don't know if I hit this. He said, I take back everything I said about Kmet. OMG catch of the year. What a catch it was. Cheers to you. Jeff Bartlett, thank you for all you do. Couple sips from you. We're filling up the Falcon Bowl as it drips down here. Fill it up the Falcon Bowl. Come on. Let's go. Thank you guys for tuning in. 2nd and 7 at the 25.5 or so. Fields, play action, boot to the right. Fields, looking. Fields, just going to have to throw it away. Nothing there. St. Brown was double covered. 3rd and 7. Come on, man. Can someone get open? Can someone make a play? Falcons doing a pretty good job early on, not letting Fields just take off when plays break down. Claypool was in on that play, but he's bracketed. St. Brown is bracketed, and Kmet's guarded downfield. There's no one open. If you're watching at home, there's no one open. I guess Fields could throw a jump ball to Kmet there, but He was covered. 3rd and 7 here. Falcons bring 4. Fields steps up, throws. Equanimous St. Brown. 1st down, Chicago. Up to the 15, into the field zone. Into the field zone. $10 shots while the Bears are in the field zone. When the Bears are in the red zone, it's the field zone today. $10 shots. 50% off. Let's go. Let's go. 50% off in the field zone. Type your ones. Tim, Joseph, Hiram, Eugene, Immortal. 50% off shots right now. Good route by St. Brown that time as Fields hit him in stride. 1st and 10 at the 15. Fields hands it off. Montgomery up the middle, gets 4. Up to the 11. Go Bears, Eugene, ML. Oh, block the bots. They're back. Type B, block the bots. They're back. Block the bots. 2nd and 7. Montgomery checks out. Fields under center. Tristan Ebner the back here. Kari Blazingame in at fullback. Ebner gets a carry. Driving forward, Tristan Ebner right near the 1st down. He might be about a foot short. It'll depend on the spot. Powerful run from the rookie out of Baylor. And now a Falcon is down.
Who did Baylor play yesterday?
TCU, go Frogs, 29-28 final. Baylor Tears in Waco. You love to see it. I think they're going to give Ebner the 1st down. Powerful run for Tristan Ebner. There's a $10 super chat. That's one shot. We'll take him after this drive as we are in the field zone. He says, let's get buzzed. That's what you guys can make me do. $10 super chats. There is an injured Falcon. Is it Taquan Graham? Something Graham. 3rd and 1. I'll go ahead and take this first shot here. But you have extended time now with the injury timeout. $10 super chats. Cheers. We're up to about $250 in supers because we had about $170 on the first stream. We have $80 on this one, so about $250 combined.
We are also 200 likes away from another shot.
True.
Just in general, every 300
shot.
likes, shot a firebomb.
Yep.
With
Someone says you need
1,700 people watching.
Nicholas says you need to add weed bongs. Can't do that on the show. Can't do that on the show.
Not in Texas.
Not a good situation here for Graham with the Falcons. The cart is out, so the cart is out. That's actually iced tea he's drinking. It's actually not. You know how it's not? I hate iced tea. Don't believe me? I'll call my wife right now and she'll tell you. I hate tea. She might not answer because she's sick and she's sleeping.
Well, I was going to say, what about sweet tea?
I don't like any tea. Tea sucks. Not a tea
I like
guy.
sweet tea, but not iced tea.
Not a tea guy.
Oh, and not hot tea either. That's just dirt water. I'll quote Ted Lasso there.
Hot drinks suck unless it's freezing outside. And even, like, when I drink something, I want it to be refreshing. Like, that's why I'm not a big red wine drinker, because it's warm. It's not, like, on occasion I like it, but when I was in Italy, I drank a good amount of it because it's Italy, but
When in Rome.
when in
literally.
Rome. When in Rome.
Hey, Craig Farmer,
Craig
another
Farmer.
one. Here, I'll take that one, Harrison.
Sam's going to take this one. Here's Craig. He says, FGB, let's go. $10 super chats as the bots are back, so type B to block the bots. I got to
Boy,
get
do
some
they have
shout-outs.
nothing better to do.
Got to get shout-outs to everybody who retweeted my tweet. Mike, Malik, Deanna, Shauna, D. Will, Chicago Shay, Brian, Eddie, Robert, Tyler, all retweeting it. Get some shout-outs for some likes, too. Miguel, Ryan, Mr. Lou, Malik, Blues, Mikey Betts, Eddie Johnson. We got Brian, David, Karav, and Bears Talk.
Another one.
Shout-out to the real ones. I'll take this one. Craig again.
Craig's carrying the load today.
The Rodgers era ends and Fields era shall begin. I hope so. That's what we're all hoping for. Cheers. I was a little worried that Cowboys win was going to spark the Packers a bit. Do you have that lid? Or did I take it off
right
over here? But then they lost the Titans on Thursday night, so that was glorious.
Yeah, I definitely bought into that. And Bet the Packers money line. Like a dummy.
FGB for Sam. He bet on the Packers.
Yeah,
FGB.
that is
Get
that
the
is,
FGBs going. Come on.
That is my mistake. I should have known better.
FGB.
It's always FGB.
It's always FGB. That's what we do. You know the motto. Type FGB. A long injury timeout here. Long injury timeout.
That's never good.
It's been 3 or 4 minutes at least. So that's not ideal. Not ideal at all.
Who's typing FGB though?
They got him in the cart. He's heading to the
Christopher,
locker room.
Steven, excuse me.
Charles.
Ozark, Martin, Bam Bam is always in there. Shout out. Good to see you again. Brandon Hunt, who's also in there.
So they did call the Bears short, by the way. It's about 3rd and a foot for Chicago. So to me, this is 4 downs. Sneak it with Fields. They're stacking that line. Yeah, St. Brown's going to push him forward. Fields gets the first. Type your ones. I like the one Falcons defender putting the fist up for 4th down. It's like, no.
So my favorite personally is whenever you see players celebrating a kick, like as the kick starts to go up in the air and looks wide, and they're like, no good, no good, no good, and then it just...
My favorite is when DBs do this, or like, no, 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 and just
they
there's
had
just
nothing
a drop.
to do with it.
Yeah, exactly. 1st and goal, Laura, Ozark, Slade, Robert, Damian. Let's go. I'd feel pretty damn solid about this half if the Bears could punch it in for 7 here, at least up to this point. Fields in the shotgun. Velus Jones in motion. They fake it to him. Fields, QB power to the left side. Cuts inside untouched. Touchdown, Chicago. Justin Fields takes it in himself as the Bears take a 16-7 lead. Let's go.
No one cares about your fantasy football team, but Justin Fields is balling.
Let's go.
Another huge drive there.
Big drive. You got to cash in on turnovers. They didn't the first time. That time they did. Had they cashed in that first time, this would be all Bears. Still feel good about it, though. 16-7 extra point pending, and the Bears get the ball in the second half. Like, what I want to see today, and even if you're on Team Tank, the Bears run away with this one. Be the dominant team as Santos sneaks it through the uprights. 17-7. Get some shout-outs here. Robert Schwartz, Jeremy, P-Dub, Stephanie, Charles Parker, Ozark. Get those TDs in. Let's go. Get those TDs in. I hate Alti as well. Hit drinks too. I don't know what hit drinks are, but TD from Christopher Michael says TD. Shout out to the real ones. Fields 6 of 10, 66 yards, passing, 36 rushing, 2 total touchdowns. Other than the miss to Mooney, he's been really good again. You know, David Montgomery's running well, so taking advantage of short fields, that time at least. We love your passion. Congrats on the road to being a father. Thank you, my man. Appreciate that. Got us $20 from DTS Holmes. That's another shot. Good block by St. Brown, Braxton, Cole Komet. See, they all blocked different people that time. The last time they ran that QB power, Braxton and Monty went to the same guy, which you don't want. Paula with the 5, filling up this Falcon Bowl. Shout out Paula as Cairo Santos boots it away. Cordero Patterson going to bring it out. Hopefully he doesn't fumble, at least for the Falcons' sake. Patterson, he's loose. Patterson, he's going to take it the whole way. Cordero Patterson, touchdown Falcons. Wow. And that's the 2022 Bears for you.
Did I not say to bet the over in this game? That's an over game. Type F in the chat. What a swing.
That's pretty, I mean, that's just classic, right? I mean, that's just classic 2022 Bears. You finally take control and momentum of a game. And, hey, I love Cordero. Like, if the Falcons score, I hope it's Cordero.
Revenge game.
I mean, that's just so typical. Like,
the Cordero revenge game.
You take complete control of a game and
give it right back.
Give up a kick return for a touchdown.
Wow,
I mean,
now,
it's classic.
Look at that, too.
I didn't see that.
Cordero Patterson, that's his 9th kickoff return for a touchdown, which is now the most all time.
Yeah, he's a stud returner.
Not better than Devin Hester, though.
No, but he's damn good, man. I loved him in Chicago.
Hey.
Type F in the chat. Someone says we can't have nice. Exactly, man. I mean, that's just kind of how it is. It's that's fun. It is what it be, man. It is what it be. Another $20 super chat. DTS Holmes, for the annoying fans that keep asking about Claypool. Listen to the OC and head coach who clearly answered the questions. He doesn't know the full offense. That's part of it. Although, based on how they talked this week, I thought we'd see him a little more than we have. I think both can be true. Here's our super chat menu. $5 super chats. We're filling up the Falcon Bowl with beer. We got red dye in there. We'll drink it at the end of chug it at the end of the show. $20, shot of Fireball. $50. You can join the Bears Helmet Sticker Club, like so many have. 100 or more, we'll take a beer. We'll chug a beer bong, and then biggest super chat, which is Wasim right now. He's the super chat MVP. So shout out to Wasim as the Falcons booted away for a touchback. Hey, you know what the good news about that is? We get to watch the offense again. This defense is not fun to watch, so let's watch the offense. Oh, no. They're showing CPAT Bears highlights. Shout out Wasim, our Super Chat MVP today. Who wants to top him? $101 Super Chat. You take the lead in the Super Chat MVP for today. He's got the gold medal right now. What's going to happen on this drive? Touchdown, field goal, punt, or turnover. Touchdown, field goal, punt, or turnover.
We are also 125 likes away from another shot. I'll do that one for you, Harrison, since you've done a good amount already recently.
I appreciate that. Chicago, I'll go ahead and hand this to you.
Yeah, that's right. I'm going to pour it now and just assume that the Bears fans will get it done for me.
Like the video. Every 300 likes is a shot. DeJuan says TD. Frank says TD. ML says TD. TD from Willie and Miguel. Michaela says TD. Let's go. Let's go. 1st and 10 at the 25 with 4:18 left in the half. Kind of first standard drive in a while where it's not in opposing territory or whatever. So let's see if the Bears can put something together here. Fields in the shotgun, takes the snap, play action, throws, right side, caught. Chase Claypool, there he is, gain of about 6. Simple curl route. And see, that's where I would argue, like, you can get him involved in those ways. Like, he doesn't have to know everything about the offense. Like, you can get in the huddle and say, hey, run a 6-yard hitch route. That's what you do on this play. Like,
I mean, you can't tell me, hey, we're going to throw a wide receiver screen to you. Be ready for it.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you can maneuver your way around that.
Yeah, like, obviously if you're in a hurry-up situation, maybe you can't have him out there. Like, I get that. But 2nd and 5, they'll give him 5 as Fields, QB powers again, cuts back, gets about 3 or 4. It's going to be 3rd and about 1 or 2.
Hey, Claypool, just go run straight. Go run straight.
On this
we'll
play,
throw it to you
we're
over
handing
there.
it off to David Montgomery, so just plow the cornerback that's guarding you.
Yeah.
Benjamin Jones, pass accuracy a bit off. Lots of high throw. A couple high ones. Overthrown Mooney. The high one to Komet that he made a play on. But, hey, sometimes guys got to make a play for a quarterback, and that's what Komet did there. I mean, a lot of guys are just dropping easy ones. QB power to the right this time for Fields, and he'll get a first down. He's off to the races, past midfield and out of bounds. Type JF. Type JF. I'll get to that, back to that super chat in a minute. Type JF. Good block by Komet. Montgomery, Riley Reef sealing the edge as well. Type JF. Anthony, Noah, facts over feelings, Paula, Michaela, Jeff, Rick, get those JFs in as the Bears are near midfield. Let's go. 1st and 10 at midfield. Fields up to 53 yards rushing. 100 or more yards today. He becomes the first quarterback in league history with 3 straight 100-yard games. Toss play, Treston Ebner looking for room. Tried to reverse field. That was a bad idea. Lost a yard. As a young running back there, you got to understand this isn't college football. Guys are faster than you.
It turns out they can steal the edge a little bit.
Guys are faster than you. You can't reverse field. You're not Tyreek Hill. Taiwan with the 5-piece. Fields top 15 quarterback. He's been playing like it the last month for sure. He's been playing like a top 10 the last month.
We're still 89 likes away, by the way. I want to take this shot.
89 likes away. 2:28 left in the first half. Be sweet to score here, then get the ball after halftime. Let's go. Maybe don't kick to Cordero Patterson, who is very dangerous as a returner. Let's go. Like the video.
60 or 70 likes away now.
70 likes away. 69 away on my
nice.
screen. Very nice.
How much?
So 2nd and 11 after Ebner lost the yard, and David Montgomery will check back in. Bunch of whistles coming in now. Not sure what's happening here. A lot of whistles coming in. Everyone looks confused, as do I. Oh, David Montgomery has to check out. Why? Is it a concussion evaluation?
As I say, did they see him stumble maybe?
Did they see him stumble onto the field or something? The new concussion protocols, if they see something. So now Ebner's back in the game. I'm not sure what happened there. Bayless Jones in motion. They'll hand it off to, or fake hand off to Ebner. Fields looking for the edge and only gets a couple. Took a little bigger of a hit than I would like right there. Now it's going to be about 3rd and 8.
20 likes away.
Bears will probably run this down to the 2-minute warning. Be 3rd and 9. A lot of QB power, especially the left side on this game.
I think the real question now, Harrison, since we're about to cross 2,000 likes, or sorry, 600 likes,
2,000
but we've got 2,000 people watching.
Yeah.
Can we get to 900 likes?
Can we?
Harrison takes a shot as well?
Maybe. People are talking. Like the video.
I'm going to take it regardless here in about 8 likes.
David Montgomery was taken off the field by officials. He's in the blue medical tent.
All right, this is for 600 likes. Can we get to 8 or 900 though before we come back from commercial?
If we can, Sam and I will take another shot.
Sure, I'll take another one.
Like the video.
Like I said, I didn't drink much yesterday. I came prepared today.
Prepared?
As opposed to coming in like half hungover.
Saved your body today?
Stomach doing backflips.
Like this video.
Hey, we're already 50 there. 250 away.
Someone says 600 likes, Harrison goes to A. I really don't, like, ask people up here, I'm not really much of a drinker. I do it on game days, drink with you guys.
Yeah, same.
I don't really drink much, to be honest.
By the way, once you like the video, if you want a shout out, type me right now, because we're also trying to set the record for the most chat messages in one show. We want to give some love to everybody.
Type me if you want a shout out. Let's go.
Hit the likes. Listen to what Tim N says. He says, hit the likes.
You know
Harrison
what else we're going to do?
Fun drunk.
We're going sub-only chat for the final 2 minutes of the first half.
All right, let's do it.
I need more subscribers. Hit that sub button if you want to be a part of the chat. Sub-only has been activated, and if you want a shout out, type me. I will give you guys a shout out. Sub-only chat is on. Let's go. Daily videos here on this channel. Weekly live watch parties. FGB for a shout out works too. Either way is fine. Hit that sub button. Let's go. Let's go. Hit that sub button.
We're 200 likes away now.
Slappy says me. Gary says me. Charles, we got Drummer. Amy, Marvin Smith. Is that Marvin Mims? Marvin Smith, excuse me.
Boomer Sooner.
Did he play well yesterday?
He played solid, not as well as OU legend Drake Stoops.
Oh, yes.
Stoops was balling out.
Final home game for him?
Yes.
Thomas says me. Charles, Frank Quiros. Drake Stoops, future XFL legend.
Listen, I mean,
Fields go.
Kind of, sort of Hunter Renfrow, just 2 inches shorter.
And a little slower.
A little slower. He's got some good hands, though.
Akira says me. DeKing, Metastic says me. I could see him being a UDFA that, like, is on a roster bubble somewhere, maybe. Akira says me.
You're right.
FGB's coming in as well.
He's got to eventually wind up with the Arlington Renegades.
Oh,
and his dad.
Play for his dad, exactly. Hit that sub button. Let's go. You want to? Oh, there's people asleep in the crowd at this Falcons game. Can't lose to the Falcons. 3rd and 9.
Were they Falcons or Bears fans?
I think they were Falcons fans.
Let's hope so.
Fields in the shotgun. Fields takes the snap. 4-man rush. Steps up. He's going to take off. Try and get to the sticks, and he will. Juke and jive in Justin Fields, and there's a flag. Come on, man. Be in the secondary. Type JF in the meantime. Type JF. Doesn't look like a hold. Did they pick it up? I'm not seeing anything. They keep showing the replay without any context. No flag. All right, sweet. Minute 40 left. Type JF, J-Dog, Amos, Jeremy, Chicago Don, Fields takes the snap. Looking, throws underneath, caught. That was a nice snag for Montgomery. And another flag. God almighty. Tony with the 5. Thank you doing what you do. Let's go Bears. Thank you, Tony. There's another sip for you guys. Another flag on the Bears, and it's holding this time. Going back 10 yards. Looks like that one was on Michael Schofield. Yeah, a little bit. If you're going to hold, at least hold. Don't
let your quarterback
get
hit.
Killed in the process. I mean, come on.
Because not only did he hold, but Grady Jarrett broke the hold.
Still clocked Fields. Yeah, if you're going to hold them. These half measure penalties are the worst ones. Fields hands it off. Montgomery gets about 6. That'll be 2nd and 14. Timeout on the field. Probably Atlanta trying to preserve some clock. Yep, Falcons take a timeout. Still in sub-only chat, so hit that subscribe button. Jimmy says, can we stop getting penalized? Nope, cannot. Hit that sub button. Sub for Bears Dubs. Come on. This locker room needs a win, I think. So sub for Bears Dubs. Let's get it. Let's go. We got you covered. Daily videos. Even Thanksgiving week, we'll have videos throughout the week. I'm going home for a few days, but we'll film some tomorrow, and we'll go live Tuesday, have some videos for you guys. So don't worry, we'll have you covered. Hit that subscribe button. Videos all season long. Sub for Bears Dubs. Let's go. Let's go. We're 23 subs away from 56,300. Fields, pump fakes. Now he's going to take off. Here comes Justin Fields. He'll get about 6 yards and out of bounds to the sideline. Chase Claypool was in on that play. Fields, 7 for 11, 71 yards. Bear down, says JF. Need a TD before half, no field goals. Well, when you get to 1st and 20, I mean, it makes converting very difficult. They've gotten 12 yards on 2 plays. They need, or 11 yards on 2 plays. Now it's 3rd and 9. So this is an interesting situation because you're at the 38. From here, it would be a 57-yard field goal. So do you play for the first down or for the field goal here? I'm probably trying to get a first down, but we'll see what happens here. Fields takes the snap, looking, swatted at the line of scrimmage. Grady Jarrett. See, now you're in this no man's land for 4th and 9. Nope, he threw it off his own lineman. Come on, Justin. What are you doing? Tried to throw it around Schofield, and it hit him in the back of the head. That's just – Fields has weird – they're going to try a 56-yard field goal. Cairo Santos from the right hash kicks it up, and it's short. It's one thing about Cairo, he doesn't have a great leg. I mean, NFL kickers should have the leg for 56. That ball came out weird, too. I know he kicked it lower, but it just
It looks like he almost knuckleballed it. Like he just didn't get under it.
About a yard and a half short. Oh, gosh.
Oh, it literally
It
hit
clipped the bottom of the crossbar, actually.
Yeah, it did.
From 54, that's probably good. Maybe even 55.
But again, it looks like he kind of line drove it. Like he didn't get a ton of air under it.
I mean, you kick the ball lower when it's a longer kick, but I think he kicked that one too low.
I'm personally of the mindset, as a former soccer player, middle school kicker, thank you, the more air you get under it, if you've got a strong enough leg, you're just getting more behind it.
He doesn't, though.
I know.
So
well,
you have to kick the ball flatter if you don't have a strong leg.
Well, he should get a stronger leg then.
Oh, well. Mariota, zone read keep for 5. We'll get to what age gap super in a second. I mean, the fact that the Bears might be tied or down at halftime, I mean, it's just classic Bears. They should not be down in this game. Mariota throws left side, defender falls, caught. Drake London, there's a flag on the field. But the clock is winding, so I'm confused. Is there a flag or not? Fox's telecast. Yeah, there's a flag. Offensive interference. Thank you. Drake London pushes off. What Age Gap says, love this freaking show. Appreciate it. Subscribe if you haven't. We're here every day. Cheers. That was also a hands to the face on the Falcons. They missed that one. But offensive pass interference sets the Falcons back at their own 41 now. 2nd and 15. Mariota checks it down into the flat. Oh, my God. Kyle Pitts with the stiff arm, but Gordon able to hang on. 3rd down. I think the Falcons will take a timeout with 40 seconds left. Like the video. Let's get to 900 likes before halftime. That's another shot. That's another shot.
For both of us, right?
For both of us.
Let's do it.
Every 300 likes is a shot. We're at 719, so when we get to 900, that's another shot.
Hey, impressive on the Bears fans, by the way, because, you know, obviously with our technical issues, we had racked up already a shot on the old stream. We're technically above 1,000 likes total, I'm going to say.
Let's go. Let's go. Someone says they didn't call offensive PI. Well, they called something. They did this, and then is that not pass interference on that one? They definitely brought the ball back, so I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, they called illegal use of hands. That is not the signal the official gave. My TV is muted, though. 3rd and 6 at midfield. Bears bringing pressure. Mariota has to get rid of it. He does. 1st down and more. Up to the 31-yard line. Mariota beats the blitz. I don't know who caught that. Demir Bird, Bears legend. Falcons going to clock it with 23 seconds left at the 31. They don't have a timeout. I don't mind the Bears blitzing. That's just good QB play. I'd rather do that than sit in coverage and get beat. Bears brought 6. And Mariota beat the blitz. Defender broke on it, just couldn't quite get there. 2nd and 10 at the 31. Mariota, that was a false start that they missed. Pump fakes, checks it down. Algier gets about 7 or 8. 15 seconds, 14, 13. They're going to have to clock this and kick the field goal. That's what they're going to do. That's what Mariota's saying. They're going to time it. 7, 6, 5, 4, snap, spike at 3. Here comes the field goal unit to tie it at halftime. Let's do an ET before we go to break. Then I'm going to go get some food. Just want to make sure we're covered there. Type M for miss it. Type M for miss it. .40-yard field goal from Youngwei Koo. From the left hash. Snap down, hold down, kick is barely good. And in Bears fashion, this game is tied. Grade the first half, A, B, C, D, or F. I don't know, C+. I mean, this game should not be tied, I'll tell you that. A, B, C, D, or F. Marie says C. Michaela says C. B- from Jim Huber. Groundhog Day. It really is. C from Eugene. F from Third Shift Survival. Mario says C. All right, let me tell you guys about established titles, and then I got to take a halftime break. I need some food. So Established Titles sponsoring today's Bears watch party, and what they're trying to do is preserve global reforestation efforts. This Established Title is a fun and novel way to preserve the natural woodlands of Scotland while helping those efforts. This project, based on a historic Scottish custom where landowners are referred to as lairds or lords and ladies in English. Title packs give you at least 1 square foot of dedicated land with a unique plot number on a private estate in Edelston, Scotland, and an official certificate with a crest will come your way. They plant a tree with every order and work with global charities, One Tree Planted, Trees for the Future, to support those global reforestation efforts. You can officially include the title of Lord or Lady on your credit card, your plane tickets, your dating profiles, etc. The first 200 people purchasing a title pack using our link will have their plot of land next to my plot of land. Just within a few minutes of walking distance, we can start our own Bears Now Kingdom for those of you who want to become a lord or a lady. Makes for a great last-minute gift this holiday season. Black Friday sales underway with Established Titles with deals up to 80% off. We're going to give you an extra 10% off when you use promo code CHAT at establishedtitles.com/chat. That is promo code CHAT at establishedtitles.com/chat. Bears and Falcons tied at 17. Justin Fields, 144 total yards, couple touchdowns. David Montgomery, 41 yards rushing. Darnell Mooney has the touchdown. Fields missed Mooney on a deep ball. That would have been another touchdown. And Cordero Patterson, kick return touchdown, a big difference in this one as the Bears and Falcons are tied at 17 heading into halftime. So I'm about to take a quick break here, so stick around. We'll be back for the second half as the Falcons and Bears are tied at 17. Halftime, let's go. All right, kickoff through the end zone for a touchback, and that is where the Bears will start the second half as we are tied at 17. I'm your host, Harrison Graham. Welcome back to Bears Now as the Bears and Falcons are tied at 17. The Bears got up 17-7, gave up a kickoff return touchdown to Cordero Patterson, and then gave up a field goal to end the half, and that's where we are. Bears should be out in front, but it wouldn't be the 2022 Chicago Bears if they didn't make it harder on themselves. So let's see if they can start the second half strong. Fields in the gun, Ebner to his left, Montgomery to his right. Fields, RPO, looking, sack. Not a good start. Loss of 6. Guys either aren't getting open or he's not trusting what he's seeing in the pocket. And Sam Mustipher's getting abused. That's nothing new. Yeah, there's no one open. They just show the replay. You tell me where Fields is supposed to go with that football. There's nothing there. 2nd and 16. Fields in the gun. Monty to his right. Mooney in motion. They'll toss it to him on the jet sweep. Mooney gets some yards. And oh, no. Ooh, got back up. Thank goodness. I thought that was a turf knee injury. Went down awkwardly, but he...
It looked like he wasn't tackled from my angle, at least. Maybe you saw it a little better.
Got about 6 or 7. 3rd and 10. Really don't want to go 3 and out to start the second half here. That would not be fun. Fields in the shotgun. Komet in motion. He's been quiet other than that one-handed catch. Like to see him get some more targets. Fields takes the snap. Pump fakes again. Breaks a sack. Looking. Throws across field. Swatted again. Golly. I mean, it's a 4-man rush. Pocket collapses on him again. He breaks a sack. Rolls left. Looking. Square shoulders. Linebacker jumps and swats it. I mean, it's ridiculous. Blaming refs is Harrison's game. What have I said about the refs? Have I said anything about the refs today? No, I fucking haven't. The Bears have shot themselves in the foot. I've said that about 10 times, but hear what you want to hear.
Thanks for the free view, Tim.
Thanks for the comment, buddy. Trenton Gill boots it away. Yeah, it's the ref's fault that the Falcons swatted down a pass. No, it's fucking stupid, and I didn't say that, and I wouldn't say that. Yeah, Tim, your comment doesn't come through, but since it's my show, I can actually say whatever I want, so that's the beauty of it.
Keep trying it.
Michael,
I want to see him keep trying
Michael
it.
with the $1 super chat.
Keep trying to type cuss words, please.
And I'm not going to, I'm not trying to beef with anybody, but, don't accuse me of stuff that I don't say. It's not true. Last week, did I say the refs were BS? Yeah, and guess what? They were, just like the week before. This week, no problem with the officials at all. No problem. There's been nothing wrong with the officials. All right, super chat menu, $5 super chat, fill the Falcon Bowl. $20 super chat is a shot of Fireball. For $50, we will add you to the Bears Helmet Sticker Club. For $100 or more, we will do a beer bong. And then the biggest super chat, you are the super chat MVP. Someone says, I am broke. You don't have to super chat. This is all optional. Other ways to support the show for free. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment. So there you go. It is what it be. And guys, I'm not trying to piss people off, but don't say my game is blame the refs when I've not blamed the refs today. I think I made one very mild comment earlier, but that's no. Shout out to our MVP Wasim with the $100 super chat earlier. So it is what it is. Oh, I need to turn sub only chat off. That has not even been working today. Drago says, F this chat. Look, if you don't want to be here, don't be here. No one forces you to be here. I appreciate all the support from everybody, agreeing or disagree with me, but if you accuse me of something that's not true, I'm not just going to sit here and take it. What will happen on this drive? Touchdown, field goal, punt, or turnover? What will happen? What will happen?
Oh, however, we do have the option to show messages. Joseph Gilliam, I'm going to go and put your message through. He said Tim Davis is a loser.
Hey, I'm not calling Tim Davis a loser. We can disagree, but don't say I'm saying something when I'm not. Nothing about today has anything to do with the officials. Is that clear enough for you? I can't be more clear.
Let's see who's in the chat right now. TD from Replay, field goal from Small Town Hero. I want to get a lot of turnovers and punts in there right now with the Falcons having the ball.
This is the Bears defense.
This
is the Bears defense we're talking about.
At least they're being realistic. Yeah, I'll give them that credit.
Mariota in the pistol formation as they change the formation up a bit. Mariota play action, throws over the middle, caught. First down. Eddie Jackson laid the wood, and Kyle Pitts is down. Now he gets up. That was a big hit. Big hit from Jackson on London. Kyle Pitts over the middle. Hits him kind of in the upper leg area and just takes him out.
Type B to block the bots.
Type B to block the bots. B to block the bots. Don't say F Tim Davis, guys. I'm not mad at Tim, but I made my point. Type B to block the bots. Ryan Dunn, Frank, Matt Tastic, Gordon owned again. Yeah, Gordon's not been good. I mean, let's just be honest. Mario says B. Nick says B. Lions score again, 24-6 over the Giants. Are the Giants being exposed? People are talking. Angie says B. Gordon needs to be on the bench. I mean, if you want to play Jalen Jones, go for it. I think you got to let your second-round pick play through this stuff. It's not like you have better options. Ooh, Travis Gibson back in the game. That's a good sign. Mariota in the gun, man in motion. Falcons at the Bears 40. Marcus Mariota takes the snap, hands it off. Patterson, no gain, maybe even lost a half yard. Bears really got to get their teeth into this game, man. I mean, they were up 17-7 cruising, and then boom, Cordero Patterson, kick return touchdown. This game's flipped on a dime. Flipped on a dime. I don't know. What's Dragos doing? I'm seeing F. Dragos. I don't know what he's been up to. 2nd and 10 at the 40. Patterson in the backfield. Mariota. He's going to run. Good tackle, Kyler Gordon. Good play that time. Kyler Gordon hasn't been good today, but that was a good tackle. That was a really good tackle. That's where his athleticism shows off. Like, he could show that off. He's really athletic and fast. He just got to cover better. 3rd and 9. Type your threes. Type your threes. Let's go. Let's go. Mariota in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Quick wide receiver screen. Blown up. Patterson's going to lose a couple. Falcons are going to have to punt. I think they were trying to get a few yards to set up a field goal, but Kyler Gordon again. Gordon again. Bears get a stop. Like the video. We're 91 likes away from 900, which means another shot of fireball. Let's go. That's a good sequence from Kyler Gordon. 2 straight TFLs. Or that first one, technically, Mariota got a yard, but 2 great tackles. Pinion on to punt. Pettis, the return man. As Pinion tries to pin the Bears deep. Pettis fakes the fair catch, and it goes into the end zone. That's a net 21-yard punt. Like the video. Let's go. Let's go. See if the Bears can put a drive together here. Really good sequence by Kyler Gordon. Flash Gordon.
Only 70 likes away.
70 likes away. Someone says Gordon's a rookie. He'll get better. The talent's there. Pro Bowl next year. I'm not ready to say that, but the talent is there. He's a freak athlete. 59 likes away. Let's get to 900. In the meantime, shout out to Established Titles for sponsoring today's show, as they are a fun and novel way to preserve the natural woodlands of Scotland and preserve global reforestation efforts. It is a project, which you can see on your screen, based on a historic Scottish custom where landowners are referred to as lairds or lords and ladies in English. Title packs give you at least 1 square foot of dedicated land with a unique plot number on a private estate in Eddleston, Scotland, and an official certificate with a crest. We plant a tree with every order and work with global charities, One Tree Planted and Trees for the Future, to support those global reforestation efforts. You could officially include the title of Lord or Lady on your credit card, your plane ticket, your dating profiles, etc. It makes for a great last-minute gift. And by the way, the first 200 people that purchase a title pack using our link, establishedtitles.com/chat, promo code chat, will have their plot of land next to my plot of land within walking distance. So let's start our own Bears Now Kingdom in Scotland if you want to become a lord or a lady. Like I said, makes for a great last-minute gift, and Established Titles has their Black Friday sale going on right now with deals up to 80% off, and we're throwing you an extra 10% off with promo code chat. So go to establishedtitles.com/chat, use promo code chat to get 10% off. All right, JF1 going to go off here. I hope so.
30 likes away.
I hope so. It's been a couple not great drives for the offense, so let's see if they can kind of.
It feels like the drives that they've had, the scoring drives, have come at key moments almost, at least in the first half, right? Maybe I'm losing my mind here, but after the, after the stalled drive, they punt. Man, maybe I'm talking out of my ass here. Hold on.
I don't even know what you're trying to say, to be honest.
That's right. So after the fumble, they capitalized off the fumble with that touchdown to go up 17-7.
Yeah, then they gave up the kick return.
That's what I say. It seems opportunistic, right? The Falcons go in an opening drive touchdown. The Bears responded with their first opening drive touchdown. I did make sense. I'm not insane.
It's been a game of runs. Falcons got up 7-0. Bears scored 17 straight. And now the Falcons have scored 10 straight. See if the Bears can regain the lead here. 1st and 10 at the 20. Fields' little speed option play. He got cracked, but pitched it to Montgomery, who picks up about 5. Gain of 5 for David Montgomery. A little speed option. Lions are hammering the Giants 24-6 early in the third quarter.
14 likes away.
Detroit looking for their 3rd straight win. Bears should have beat them last week. Kyle Pitts to the locker room, walking a little gingerly after that hit from Eddie Jackson. 2nd and 5, Fields in the gun. Takes the snap, hands it off. David Montgomery up the gut. I think he's going to get a first down. See where they spot it. Looks like a first down. It is. Type your ones. Type your ones. First down, David Montgomery.
6 likes away.
Oh, wait, now they're calling him short. Surely that's incorrect. TV broadcast says it's 3rd down. No, it's first down. All right, we're good. Kayla says 1, Eric says 1, Rob says 1, Chicago says 1, Matthew says 1. Get your ones in. 1st and 10 at the 30. Montgomery to Fields left, trips to the right, and a false start. Come on, man. 79. That would be Michael Schofield. Not a great game for him. Wait, you know what I just realized?
That's 900 likes. That's what you just realized.
Yeah, 900 likes. They're playing Michael Schofield over Teven Jenkins, who's active. Why? Why are they doing that? I'm going to look into this. Fields hands it off. Montgomery, maybe a yard. That makes no sense to me. If Jenkins isn't healthy enough to play, he shouldn't be active. He's been banged up. Playing Schofield over him makes no sense. That is so stupid. Yeah, let's play the old vet on a 1-year, or the older vet on a 1-year deal, and not the young guy who's been probably your best lineman when he's played. 2nd and 14. Fields, play action. Thumps it off to the back. Montgomery driving forward. He's going to be about 1.5 yards short. Good quarterback play there. That was a play action, deep shot design. Wasn't there. Dump it to Montgomery. He'll pick up 12. Type R for run, P for pass here. R for run, P for pass.
So basically type R.
Nick says R, Rob says R. Ball almost swatted again. Toss play to the right. Montgomery, first down. Type your ones. Type your ones as Sammy's about to take a shot. Equanimous St. Brown limping off the field.
900 likes.
Holding his groin area. I don't know if he took a shot to the you-know-what or if he pulled his groin. Hopefully the first, honestly. If he pulled his groin, he's going to miss time. Well,
which one feels worse in the moment?
Yes. Long term, you'd rather take the shot to the you-know-what. Treston Ebner, toss play to the left. This is going nowhere. Loss of 4. That play got blown up from the beginning. Loss of 4. Matthew Stafford back in the concussion protocol, being evaluated.
I saw that. Bryce Perkins in the game.
We don't know if he has it, but that's not good if he's already getting back into – like, when you start having concussions close to each other like that, if it is a concussion –
after he just cleared it.
That's not good, yeah. Loss of 3 officially. 2nd and 13. Fields in the gun. Fields takes a sack. I don't know if that was a design quarterback draw or what that was. I'm a little confused. He pump faked and then he took off. So I don't know if that was a designed run or if that was a passing play. That concept sucked. It was like, that was like a Matt Nagy concept with a couple curl routes across the middle. I'd like to ask Getsy about that play. I don't know if that's a designed run or a pass. 3rd and 15. Not where you want to be. Fields takes the snap. Gets sacked again. This O-line is getting absolutely destroyed, man. Type F. Absolutely destroyed. 3-man rush that time. And by the way, Fields is down and took an extra hit. I actually like the no call there because it happened so fast, but more so it's just Fields taking an extra hit, which is not good. Those add up over a season. Trenton Gill boots it away. This one's going to be caught at the 29. Not a fair catch. They'll return it to the 38. The O-line obviously has issues. This is as bad as it's looked in a while. And by the way, outside of Grady Jarrett, this front for Atlanta is not very good. It's not a good front. It's not a very good front. Is this updated? Subscribe to the channel. We're trying to get to 57,000 subscribers. We're 694 away. Help us out by hitting that sub button. If you want more Chicago Bears news on the regular, we got you covered. If you want to be caught up on the latest rumors that are out there, we cover that as well. Live shows every Tuesday and game day for you guys. We've already started some look ahead to the offseason coverage, some 2023 free agency videos, a couple mock drafts. I might start doing a mock draft a week if you guys want that type of content. So go ahead and subscribe. Join the movement here at Bears Now. We're growing like crazy thanks to you guys. So hit that sub button. It's youtube.com/Bears Now. Let's get to 57,000 subscribers. Also want to remind you guys of the Super Chat menu here today, as we appreciate all the donations that have come in and everybody who have tuned in. Every $5, we're filling up the Falcon Bowl with a sip of beer. There's red food coloring in there. I will chug it at the end of the show. $20 is a shot of Fireball. For $50, you can be a part of the Helmet Sticker Club here at Bears Now. I got a bunch of people on here. Paul Dow, Chris Matta, Vibin, just to name a few. Sealand, of course, Angel C. A lot of people in there. $100 or more, you also get into the club, and I will do a beer bong. And then the biggest super chat today is the MVP, and so far that's Wasim sending a $100 super chat earlier. So appreciate all the support. Your super chats don't go unnoticed, and we certainly appreciate it. All right. What's your favorite food for Thanksgiving? Holiday season, favorite food, favorite Thanksgiving food.
So, by the way, side question, Harrison, which one do you like more, Thanksgiving or Christmas? Are you one of the people that as soon as Halloween ends, you're putting up your Christmas tree and all that
We put
shit?
ours up yesterday, so usually
Okay, that's
Thanksgiving
acceptable.
week is about
Yeah.
when we put it up.
That's
So,
acceptable. I'm always right around this time as
Yeah.
well.
I'm not November 1st, my birthday, putting up the Christmas tree. That's too
Yeah.
early. I'll tell you what, a couple days before Halloween, I went to try to find a couple Halloween items. Target already had Christmas stuff out. That is a crime. We didn't even
disgraceful.
get through Halloween. Like, can you wait till November 1st?
I feel like that happens early and early every single year. Earlier and earlier, excuse me. All right, favorite Thanksgiving food. Potatoes from Angie. Matthew says stuffing. So does Levi. Robert says deep fried turkey.
Oh, we got a new
new
MVP.
MVP.
A new MVP. Mariota play action, boot to the right. He's got a man wide open, past midfield and more to the 43-yard line. Pruitt. Robert Diaz with the super chat. He says, Coach needs to send DC and OL coach packing sooner than later. I might scare everybody else into doing their job. Cheers, Robert. I hear you. It's frustrating. Kenny, you are now in the gold medal position. $110 super chat. Come on, Bears. Take the stick out your butts. That's a beer bong, and you now are MVP. So someone to become the MVP has to send in a $111 super chat or more. Mariota, jet sweep handoff, broken tackle. This will be a first down and more up to the 30-yard line. For this beer bong here. Let that foam kind of go away, and then we will chug that after this drive. So 1st and 10 for the Falcons at the 30-yard line. 31 officially. Mariota in the pistol. You were in our Bears helmet sticker club too, Kenny. Shout out to you. Mariota hands it off. Right side, Algier. Dragging, gets about 4. Are we sure these coaches are good? I mean, I don't think we'll know for sure until the talent's better. But I think it's fair to have some questions. I think the defense lacks discipline at times. They're obviously not talented defensively. Justin Fields getting stretched out on the sidelines, by the way. I do think there's disciplinary issues defensively in terms of, like, not setting the edge on the D-line, not shooting the right gaps. Obviously, talent issue is a talent issue, but I think it goes beyond that defensively. And then offensively, look, the O-line stinks, and the wide receivers are very average. Mariota, zone read keeper, tackled. Oh, and it's a face mask on Nick Morrow. That's a perfect example. You're there to make the play, and you grasp Mariota's face mask. Let's see. Make sure this is the call. Morrow's saying he didn't, but it certainly looked like it live. Unless he got into the ear hole instead, which does happen sometimes. Ooh, I don't know, actually. That is not a face mask, I don't think. What'd you see, Sam? Oh, they picked it up. I think that's a good pickup. He kind of got him by the neck, and live it looked like a face mask.
Type yay, refs?
Kudos to the officials there. They picked it up. That's a good pickup. See, that's where officiating can improve if, like, someone who's watching the game in the replay center says, hey, he didn't grasp it, pick up the flag. That's a good usage of that. Type stop. It's 3rd and 8. Type stop. Bears have 204 total yards. Falcons 199. And we're tied at 17. Get your stops in. Rick says stop. Mariota throws right side. Incomplete. Falcons will have to bring on the field goal unit. Yeah. Just bring some back. Don't pour it in here. That's a dangerous game you're playing. Yeah, let's... Oh no. Did they call this roughing? Yep. That's going to be roughing the passer. Gordon hit Mariota at his feet. Can't get out of their own way. Oh, wait, no, it's offsides. Oh, wait, no, it's also roughing. That's the rule. You can't hit the quarterback low. You got to know the rule. I'm not going to blame that on officiating. You got to know the rule. You can't hit the quarterback below the knees. Ozark Living says, "Go Bears, $10." I mean, it's just stupid. I mean, they're going to call that helmet to the calf. I mean, they're going to call that every time. They're going to call that every time. Bears are into the Lord zone. Ozark, I owe you a couple pours. Appreciate the super. 1, 2. Falcons in the Lord zone. Become a Lord or Lady today with established titles. Cordero Patterson gets to the 10-yard line. Gain of 4. Be 2nd and 6. Someone says BS. It's not. I mean, it's the right call. They call that. They're going to call that. I mean, you can't hit the quarterback low. They never call low hits for Fields. That may be true. That might be BS. But you hit a quarterback low and he falls to the ground, they're going to call it. I mean, that's just. You can think the rule is BS, but that's how they call it, man. Where you at, Tim Young? 2nd and 6. Matt Adams, who's been injured, just got injured on that play in his return. Adam Hogue tweeted out, Fields doesn't get that call. And that's probably true. And that is BS. It should be equal across the board. But the way they call that, or by rule, that's a penalty. Doesn't mean every quarterback gets it. I don't know if Marcus Mariota should get it over Justin Fields. But either way, the Bears jumped off sides. It was going to be a 3rd and 4. They would have had another chance anyway. Thank you, Jeremy. Is Marsh in shambles? He's checked out. 2nd and 6. Yeah. 2nd and 6, Mariota. I think there's a pre-snap penalty. A lot of weird stuff going on here. Refs blew the whistle for some reason. Not sure why. Oh, they're taking Jaquan Brisker out. I guess they saw something. They've done that twice now. They took David Montgomery out of the game, and now Brisker taken out. Someone says Brisker done for the season. Someone says, what do you mean? With the new concussion protocols, someone from the sideline can basically say, oh, he looked woozy, you better check him out, is essentially the rule. So I guess that's what happened. DeAndre Houston Carson in the game. Mariota in the pistol. Man in motion. Snap. Handoff. Nope, keeper. He'll walk in. Touchdown Atlanta. Touchdown Atlanta. Mariota got hit right at the goal line, him and Gordon's down. Now he gets helped up. Type FATL. Jenkins should be starting. Completely agree. If he's healthy, play him. Oh, the whole defense bit on that fake handoff. Not good at all. What'd you say? Sorry.
FYI, I'm updating the live poll right now. Be sure to get your votes in. Who you got, Bears or Falcons?
Oh, man. I might type ATL at this point. Damn. Extra point from the right hash. High snap, retrieved, and it's perfect. 24-17. Someone says Gordon got his neck smashed. Well, Harrison, would you take Joey Porter Jr. from Penn State in the second round? I like Porter. I wonder if he's going to get some first-round buzz. Be honest. Sorry, I got a scratch on my ankle that I'm trying to reach. All right. Follow us on the call-in app as we will go live over there as soon as the game is over for a Bears-Falcons post-game show. We can sound off on what happened today. We can start looking ahead to the offseason as if this holds up, Bears 3-8, I mean, I think you got to embrace the tank at that point. Like, it's kind of borderline now. You lose this game, though, I mean, you know, it is what it is. Weekly live shows every post-game. Once the season ends, we'll probably start going live on Tuesdays again after our live YouTube shows. So download the app on iOS and Android and subscribe and join us all season long. It's like Twitter Spaces, but better. All right, let's get back to this question. I'll get some shout-outs here. Favorite food for Thanksgiving?
What's
Favorite
yours?
Thanksgiving food? I'm a sides person. Like, I like turkey and ham, but they're not like premium meats. Like, can we be honest about that? Like, good turkey's really good. Good ham's really good, but, like, no one's taking that over prime rib. Like, and if you are, you're out of your mind.
I think it's the fact that those are already kind of givens.
Yeah.
In the mix.
Like,
so,
if you have a good mac and cheese, great side, you know, mashed potatoes, all that stuff.
I think for the sheer fact that you don't eat it on any other day except Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it makes it a little
stuffing.
better.
Stuffing
Okay.
is my favorite.
All right. Yeah.
I've never eaten
I'm gonna smoke.
stuffing on
I'm gonna
any other
smoke
day.
some mac and cheese.
Unless I'm eating leftover stuffing.
I'm smoking.
That actually sounds
Deep fry.
really
I'll
good.
say this: fried turkey, if you do it right, very good, very good. I'm gonna smoke mac and cheese. That's my contribution to the Thanksgiving dinner this year. Creamed onions with string beans. Okay. Pizza for Thanksgiving, Ozark. What happened, y'all? The Bears do what the Bears do. They get up 10, give up a kick return touchdown, give up a field goal, give up another touchdown. It's just not good, man. Mac and cheese from Bears Productions, mashed potatoes, Haggy. What's a Haggy? Haggis. Do you know what that is? Is that like
That's haggis.
what's haggis? I don't know what that is.
I don't know exactly what it is, but it's a. It's like
Someone
a.
says smoke some weed. Happy Thanksgiving. That's pretty funny.
It's like a mixture. It's almost like a mixture of like sheep with like onions and like spices
Sheep.
and like,
Oh, wow. Okay.
and
Is it a
stock a
side
little
or is
bit.
it a primary dish?
and then they kind of case it. They kind of case it all together.
Falcons kick it through the end zone for a touchback, and here comes Justin Fields and the Bears offense. This offense hasn't done a lot in about 4 drives now, I think. I'll look at the drive chart here.
And by the way, my new favorite answer is Adam White saying, "Booze. I have to be drunk around my family."
So since taking a 17-7 lead, the Bears missed a field goal, 56-yarder, 3 and out, 8 and out. 8 plays, 7 yards. That's kind of hard to do. Bayless Jones in motion. Fields hands it off. Montgomery maybe gets 2. O-line's not getting much push today, guys. I really need an explanation for why Schofield's playing over Teven Jenkins. Oh, I owe another beer bong from that 110 one. I'll get to that after this drive or at the end of the quarter, whichever one comes first. Shout out to Kenny, who's our Super Chat MVP today. Shout out Kenny. 2nd and 9. Fields in the gun. Play action, boot to the left, throws on the run, caught, Kmet. First catch since the first half, gets 6, maybe 7. It's going to be 3rd and about 3. Type R for run, P for pass. What should the Bears do here? What should the Bears do here? If you're Justin Fields and you're throwing the ball, if it's there early, you got to get it out because this O-line's not holding up in pass protection. 3rd and 3. Mario says run. Memo says pass. Fields, 10 of 16, 96 yards and a touchdown. QB rating of exactly 100. I'm sure LaShawn McCoy will say he sucks, though. Fields in the gun, looking, throws, caught, Claypool, first down, gain of 6. Second catch of the day for Claypool as he points forward. Type your ones. Type your ones. Good patience there from Fields. I think he got back to his second or third read that time. Was looking left all the way, came back right, found Claypool, was able to get a first down. Type those ones. That's a big conversion to keep this drive going. Fields going to let this run to the end of the quarter. Get your fours up. Get your fours up. As I'm going to chug this. Sam will get some 4 shout-outs.
Type 4, type chug, type anything. Spam everything you want here as long as it's not inappropriate so YouTube doesn't block it. Bears Productions, Depressed Chicago Sports Fan, Paula, Brandon, Willie Sprouse, Kyle, Jeff, Terry James, Miguel, Mario Gordon, let's see, Robert, they're really flying in right now. Davey, who's always in there every week. Nicholas Albright is in there. Bryce Marvin, Miguel, Ozark Living typing 4. Ryan Dunn typing chug. That's also acceptable. Miguel. Excuse me. Steve Thomas 4. Michael Sharp. Lando the Mando 42 is in there. Nifty 3112. Money Mitch. Money Mitch. Let's see. Chicago Don. Ren Rose. By the way, Money Mitch has a Mitchell Trubisky photo, so it's Mazda Mitch. Chicago Don. Jimmy typing 4. Just because typing 4. Romario 4.
Chug,
Facts
chug,
over
chug
feelings.
from Matthew.
Matthew. Everyone's in there.
Someone says butt chug. Absolutely not.
How many in Super Chats?
There's no amount. I'm not a frat daddy that's willing to do whatever. It's not going to happen. Almighty says 4. Martha says 4. Shield says 4. Oh, man. Can the Bears get it done? Who you got? CHI for Chicago, ATL for Atlanta. Bad third quarter for the offense. Maybe it'll pick up in the fourth. Last couple weeks, it's been a disappointing fourth quarter for the offense. Maybe it flips this week.
You should also like the video if you're having a good time because Harrison is 250 shots away from another shot of fireball. And I'll do one with him.
Kyler Gordon to the locker room, by the way, so may get a bio or something, or his stat puller probably works too. Either way. Twinquist with the super chat. Twinquist. Time for Ferrari Fields to make an appearance. Yeah, he's had some good runs, but we haven't seen that, like, wow moment yet today, right? The wow moment came from Cole Kmet and that one-handed catch. It was on that, I'm not sure. I don't know what the injury is, but it was on that touchdown run from Mariota. Shout out Twinquist. Here's our super chat menu. This is actually Colin. Follow us on Colin, too. Post-game show after the game. $5. We're filling the Falcon Bowl. This is at least 2-3 beers worth. I think it's about 2. $20, we'll take a shot of Fireball. $50, you can join the Bears Helmet Sticker Club. $100 or more, you also join the club, and I do a beer bong. Biggest super chat equals the MVP right now. The super chat MVP is at $110 from Kenny as Fields hands off to Montgomery to start the fourth for about a gain of 5. If someone sends in a $111 super chat, they would get the gold medal and be the MVP, and then someone would have to top that to take it. Bears, for the first time this season, had 0 points in the third quarter. That snaps the longest active streak in the NFL. So, Kenny's the MVP, $110. Justin Fields keeper gets a couple. I'll bring up about 3rd and 3. What's crazy is I feel like the Falcons have done a good job containing Fields, and he still has 75 yards rushing. Like, it's crazy. 3rd and 3, Claypool's in the huddle on this play. That was Fields' first run of the second half. He's at 75 yards. He's 25 yards away from 100, which would make him the first quarterback in NFL history to have 100-plus rushing yards in 3 straight games. 3rd and 3 for Fields. Montgomery to his left. Fields, play action, throws into the flat. Cole Kmet, first down. Type your ones. A.J. Terrell forced him out of bounds, but first down. Just simple, good QB play there. Play action, hit the open receiver. Good route from Kmet into the flat. Gets 5 and a first down. Bryce, Thomas, Ray, Mike, ML, Michaela, Nick, David, Miguel, Sean, what age gap? All typing 1 down in the comment section. Let's go. Bears exactly at midfield. Kmet, 3 catches, 35 yards. Fields, play action. Fields looking. Fields rolling to his right, throwing on the run. He's got Montgomery. What a route and what a catch. So Montgomery on a check down in the flat. Fields points him to go up. He wheels up the sideline, and on the run, Fields throws a dart to David Montgomery for about a gain of 30. That's an absolute dime. Backyard football there. Type your ones. Davey, go Bears. Janiyah, Bears into the field zone. Inside the red zone, $10 fireball shots right now. Montgomery gets the carry. Gets about 3, and guess what? A flag comes out. Can the Bears get out of their own way? We're in the field zone, although a penalty may knock them out, but we'll still count it. Yep, it's on the Bears. We'll still count it since they entered in there. $10 super chats for the rest of this drive. Holding on Byron Pringle. Yep, he held him. You can't grab outside the shoulders. Can't do it. They see that every time. Just about every time. $10 super chats while the Bears are in the field zone, even though technically they just got knocked out. 1st and 20. Oh, Byron Pringle. 1st and 20 at the 28. Fields in the gun. Going to take off here. Fields gets about 5 or 6. He was looking to throw into the flat, and it wasn't there, and he took off. Paul Huffman with the 10. That's 1 shot. Every $10 for the rest of this drive is a shot. We'll take him at the end of the drive. Shout out Paul Huffman. Appreciate you, Paul. Appreciate you. 2nd and 15 for Chicago. Fields under center. Mooney options out into the slot. That's actually St. Brown who's back into the game. Montgomery gets a carry, breaks a tackle, gets about 3. I don't like a straight handoff on 2nd and 15. I got to be honest. Now it's 3rd and 12. I'm just not a fan of that. 3rd and 12. St. Brown holding his shoulder a little bit there after the play. Not sure if that's what he dinged up earlier. It looked like he hurt his groin. Sam, I think he did just take a nut shot. Remember earlier when he left the game? 'Cause he's back now.
Which again raises the debate. Which is worse, actually pulling your groin or getting
or taking
kicked
a
in the
nut
balls?
shot? It's a tough one. 3rd and 12. Fields takes the snap. 3-man rush. Fields escaping out to his left. Stepping up to his right. Breaks another sack. Throws on the run. St. Brown. 1st down, Chicago. Oh, my goodness. Type your ones. That's the risk of only bringing 3. He can just dance around back there and make things happen. Type your ones. Bears still in the field zone. $10 super chats is a shot. We've got two $10 super chats already. As Fields finds St. Brown, 1st and goal at the 6. 1st and goal at the 6. Paul and Jimmy sending one in. David Montgomery, nowhere to go. No gain. That was actually Treston Ebner that time. Jimmy with the 10, he says, drink for me, got the COVID and bear sickness. We all have the bear sickness. Hopefully you're feeling better, Jimmy. Hang in there, rest up, drink some water. Let us know how you're doing. Sangray Kim says, team's undisciplined. AF, defense sucks, fire Flus, get Sean Payton. That's Sangray's new thing. He can't say bustin' anymore, so it's fire Flus for Payton. I love it. 2nd and goal. You're passionate, Sangray, if nothing else. Another handoff, Monty. Why? Put the ball in Fields' hands. Put the ball in Fields' hands, Getsy. That's just 2 wasted plays. I also think Monty missed the hole, but still. Another 10 and now a 20. So we're up to 5 shots, 6 shots. There's Kenny again. Sam's going to have to help me out. 3rd and goal. Still have time. $10 super chats is a shot. 3rd and goal from the 5. 8:40 to go. This would be an interesting 4th down decision here if they don't get it. Fields in the gun. 3 on the play clock. Takes the snap. Fields looking. Dancing in the pocket. Fields rolling to his left now. Throws on the run. Incomplete. There's a flag at the goal line, though. I think it's going to be defensive holding. Shout out to these supers. Craig Farmer, he says, let's go. Love watching Fields shed those defenders. It's fun. It's definitely fun. Yeah, A.J. Terrell completely grabbed Mooney. That's going to be a flag. What Age Gap says, I almost forgot we had Pringle. He's such an afterthought at this point. So 1st and goal for Chicago. $10 super chats like Kenny equals a shot. Sam and I have 3 each as of now. 6 total. Let's go. If you send in 20, that's 2. That's how it works. 1st and goal for Chicago. This should just be QB power. Well, Fields under center. Hands it off. David Montgomery walks in. Touchdown. Chicago. 1 point away. Type TD. Type TD. Let's go.
Who's in the chat right now? Sean. Stephanie's in there. God, these are flowing in now. Michaela, Sue, Bryce, Miguel, Laura, Nick Thompson, Mario. Let's see, who else? John Perry, Douglas Phillips, John Thornton, Damian, Jeremy, Brendan, Frank. Let's see, Casey's in there, Brendan. Man, I can't even read any of these. Damian's in there. Bryce said, love it. Avis Moore, good to see you again. Ryan Dunn back in there. Kyle, Bryce, Daniel, Chicago Don, Bots. I'm not going to show those. Let's see, who else? Andrew, Casey, James, Stephanie, Brian Hunter, Tiddy. He typed it Tiddy, so I don't think YouTube got it. Gene says TD. Craig says TD. Charles in there saying TD. Xavier. Toos is the name. Stephanie again. Charles. Wasim. Josh Myers. Is the extra point good?
It's
I'm
good.
not crazy. It's
not
good.
Like
Cool.
last week. Thank God.
Yeah.
Thank God Cairo
Wouldn't that
made
have been
it.
fun? Thomas Hurley, Josh Myers, Chef, Stark. Let's see. Jim Travis, James Phillips, Josh Myers, Julian, Michael Davis. There's a lot of TDs now.
I mean, I'll say this. The Bears aren't very good, but they're entertaining. I mean, every game comes down to the wire now, whether they should or not. I feel like the Bears should be up in this game, but we're tied. We're tied at 24. It is shot time. 3 each. So I've got 2 shot glasses, so I'm going to pour 2 of them up here.
I do as well.
So we'll take 2 together, then you can take your third, and then I'll take my third. That's how I'll do it. There you go. Shout out to the real ones. Bear Forever with the 5. We'll get that on screen after we do these shots.
There's 1. There's 2.
2 each, and then we'll have 1 more each. Cheers, guys.
Should I do them both at once?
I've tried that. It's a disaster. Don't do it. Oh, he's doing it.
I'm not going to do
With
it.
the
There's too
equipment.
much expensive shit around here.
Here's 1. 2. All right, pour yourself another, and then I'll take that back from you, kind sir.
There you go.
Cheers to the OGs.
Tastes a little better today for some reason. I don't know what it is.
It tastes, it tastes like the Bears just scored. Had that been a Falcons score, I don't know.
It tastes like a win.
It tastes like a tie, because that's where we're at. Bear Forever, he says, Monty has had a really good game today. Will be interesting to see what happens in the offseason. I agree. I think that's something to watch. I would bring him back if the price is right. I think him and Khalil Herbert's a good 1-2 punch. I need to see a lot more from Treston Ebner to think he can be a number 2 back. I need to see a lot more.
By the way, Harrison, tastes better than a loss.
I'll
take the taste of a tie.
It
over the
does.
taste
Well,
of
it's
a
World
loss.
Cup, so a lot of ties.
A lot of ties coming up.
David Montgomery, 17 carries, 67 yards, and a touchdown. You know, his yards per carry is never going to be like Khalil Herbert's, but he gets the tough yards, man.
Speaking of, we're still.
And he catches the ball great. I'll tell you, that play where
Yeah.
he's in the flat and Fields points him up the sideline, Khalil Herbert's not making that play. And that's nothing against Khalil Herbert. It's just David Montgomery is a good receiving back. Really good receiving back. Let's go.
And by the way, we're 200 likes away, speaking of fireball shots, from Harrison doing another one. We've got 2,200 people watching. I'm willing to bet a bunch of these people haven't liked the video yet.
Or subscribed. Hit
And
that
I'm willing
sub
to bet a
button.
lot of them want Harrison to drink. So like the
Mariota
video.
steps up. Tackled for a yard gain. Joe Thomas, 2nd and 9 coming up. Yeah, Sam's right. If you haven't liked the video, do so. Every 300 likes is a shot. Also, subscribe to the channel. Daily videos, the latest Bears news, rumors, watch parties like this one, injury updates, everything else going on with this football team. Hit that subscribe button right now. Sub for Bears Dubs. We're 784 subs away, 774 subs away, actually, from 57,000 subscribers. Help us out. Hit that sub button. Marcus Mariota on 2nd and 8, takes the snap. Looking, throws into the flat, caught. Good move, gets a first down. Couple super chats. Sangray Kim, got to crack a new beer. Steve Wilkes fired in 1 year for Cliff Kingsbury. Cully fired. I don't think Flus looks incompetent, though. Like, David Culley should have never been a head coach. I don't think Wilkes should have gotten the trigger after 1 year, but, like, this isn't Nathaniel Hackett, okay?
Why'd you have to bring up Hackett?
He stinks. CB says, why does Claypool look so lost? I mean, he doesn't know the full playbook, obviously. Cordero Patterson driving, gets 6 or 7. Dankster Dab, that's another sip. I'm pouring it over here. He says, do you think Fields is just trying to throw more instead of taking off, or do you think something might be up with his legs, was holding his hammy? I mean, yeah, they're stretching him out. Like, yeah, I mean, when you run as much as he's been recently, like, some wear and tear will build up probably. But I also think the Falcons have played it a little more where he can't take off like that as much. But, I mean, he still has 80 yards rushing. Like, that's still a, like, really good running day for a quarterback. Mariota, pistol formation, 6:15 to go. It's coming down to it. Patterson gets a carry. Should be a first down, and it is. First down, Atlanta. Coming down to the wire. Coming down to the wire. Shout out O'Geezer. He says, we need to do preseason in Finland so we can finish. Go Bears. Like it, O'Geezer. Like it. Good pun on words there. Or just because finish. You know what I'm saying? 1st and 10 at the 48. Mariota under center. Handoff. Tyler Algier. Trying to break tackles, and he does. Gets about 4 or 5. Got to finish plays. Other scores around the league. Buffalo 25, Cleveland 10, Colts 16, Eagles 10. With 3:30 to go, is Jeff Saturday going to do it again? Joe Thomas slow to get up. Jets and Patriots tied at 3 in the 4th.
Classic
Good
AFC East
God.
game.
Saints 27, Rams 17. Trizzy Trace is at that game. Shout out producer Trace. Andy Dalton, 3 touchdowns, 21 of 24. Rewind the clock, Red Rifle. Shout out Bears legend. Lions 24, Giants 12, Ravens 6, Panthers 3. What the hell is going on here? And then the Commanders are hammering the Texans. That's like one of the few non-surprises.
Well, that's one of the legs of today's Can't Lose Parlay, sponsored by Bears Now by Chat Sports.
Yeah, what's
by
your
Established
what's
Titles.
your parlay again today?
Commanders money line, looking good.
That's a check. You're good.
Bills money line.
That's a check.
Looking good. Bills have the ball inside
That
the
game's
10
over.
right now.
You're good.
What was the other leg?
Yeah,
So
the
Bengals on the road at Pittsburgh.
And then the over in the
And then
Dallas
the over
game.
in Cowboys Vikings.
All right, so you're 2 for 2 with 2 more, so you got a decent chance here.
The Can't Lose Parlay might actually win.
We'll see. We will see. 2nd and 6 after the injury timeout. I formation for Atlanta with 5 minutes left. They're trying to chew off as much clock as possible. Bears showing pressure. Patterson gets the carry, trying to bounce it. Sanborn in pursuit. He's short. That's a great play for Sanborn to force the Falcons to convert a third down now. It's going to be 3rd and 1. Haven't seen Sanborn flash as much today, but that was a great play. To catch Cordero Patterson from behind, look at him here. He comes all the way across the field and catches Patterson and tackles him a yard short. That's a great play. Say what? 4:25 to go in this one. 3rd and 1, type stop. Duke says stop. Patterson gets the carry. I think it's blown up. Oh, he breaks the tackle. He's still short, though. It's going to be 4th and 1. It should have been 4th and 5. Sanborn had him. Oh, man. It's going to be 4th down. That should have been 4th and 5, though. Type your stops. They're going for it. 3:50 to go and counting. We'll get to that super chat after this play. It's about 4th and 2. He did lose about a yard. It should have been a 4-yard loss. Patterson, hard to bring down. Come on, defense. It's really about 4th and 1.5. Type stop. Josh, Jeremy, Miguel, all saying stop. Mariota, watch the read option. He's in the shotgun. Hands to Patterson. 1st down, Atlanta. If you get that 4-yard loss, they may not go there. You got to make that tackle. Sanborn has to make that initial tackle on 3rd down. I mean, the clock is officially a problem. I mean, shout out Ringlock. That's a shot. Bears will win 31-24. That was actually my score prediction with a Fields passing or rushing TD. I hope so. Falcons on the fringe of field goal territory.
You want me to take this one?
Sure. Sam's going to take this one. Mariota takes the snap. Tyler Algier gets stuck, but he drives forward for about 3. I can't tell if the Falcons have to snap this football or not. The play clock and the game clock are like, I think they do have to snap it. 2nd and 7. Bears did not take a timeout.
Shout out
2:20 to go.
Shout out to Ring of Luck.
Ring of luck. Mariota in the pistol at the 35. From here, it's a 53-yarder. Mariota changing things up. 5 on the play clock. 4, 3, 2. Bears bring pressure. Algier gets a carry. No gain. Maybe a half yard. That'll be the 2-minute warning. So it'll be about 3rd and 6 after the 2-minute warning. Who do you got? Type CHI for the Bears, ATL for the Falcons, and we're turning sub-only chat on. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, be sure to do so. We're in for a hectic finish. Here we go. Sam, get some shout-outs here. I'm going to tweet out the stream. Get some shout-outs here.
Up for you. All right, sub-only chat is on. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Jennifer, Francisco, Brendan Bell, Thomas, Paleo, Matthew's in there, Brandon Hunt, Eddie Jones, Charles Ratzer, Jerome Bennett, James Phillips, Frank, Liam Riordan, What Age Gap, Casey, Ron Patton, Xavier, Davey Streb, Robert Johnson, Matthew, Lando the Mando, Jesse Sheeler, Gene is in there, Dewan Cook is in there, Laura is in there, Oliver Chapman, Thomas Hurley, Josh Myers, Mario Gordon, Mitchell Ryan, Jay Scott, Sherry's in there, Nifty's in there, Angie's in there, Kenya's in there, Ozark Living, Eddie Jones, let's see, Stephanie, Freeman, Miguel is in there, Metastic is in there. Come on, who else? Spam it as much as you want here.
Hit that sub button too. Sub-only chat is on, so if you want to get a comment through, if you want to shout out, got to subscribe to the channel. Daily videos. We go live for every game just like this one. Don't miss any of it. It's 100% free here on Chicago Bears Now. CHI for the Bears, ATL for the Falcons. Let's go. We got Duke, Jeffrey, Avis, Charles, Anthony, Sportsman, Immortal, William T, A. Riley, Josh Myers, High Life Gaming. We got Elijah. Come on. Hit that sub button. Get those comments flowing. Get those comments flowing. Lando says Chicago. Patterson. Get Cordero in there too. That's plenty. I'll just go off cuff mostly. Big Rudd, Toos, Charles Parker, Ray, Topfin. Yeah, should be good. I haven't seen him return, so let's see if the Bears tweeted out Kyler Gordon's status. Hit that sub button. Yeah, Gordon being evaluated for a concussion, so that's the latest update. Miguel, OL, let's go. Let's go. Someone said they just subbed. That's Jeremiah. Appreciate that. Hit that sub button. We're 45 subs away from 56,400. If you want daily coverage on the Bears, this is the channel for you. You want to flash our Super Chat menu real quick here as the 2-minute warning's almost over? Here's our Super Chat menu if you feel like donating. $5 will fill the Falcon Bowl. I'm going to chug this at the end of the game. $20, shot a fireball. $50, you can join the Bears Helmet Sticker Club. Got a lot of people on here. $100 or more is a beer bong. And then if you want to be the Super Chat MVP, you got to be the biggest Super Chat right now. That's $110 for Kenny. Mariota takes a snap, throws. Deep ball left side. Oh, the receiver never saw it. Never saw it. 4th down. 4th down. Bears get the stop. Like the video. 115 likes away from 1,200, which equals another shot. Receiver never found the ball. Just never found it. Let's go. I think this is going to be a long field goal attempt now. Let's see. 53 yards from Younghoe Koo at the left hash. Type M for miss it. 4 career game-winning kicks for Younghoe Koo. Snap down, hold down, kick is perfect. That was good from 65. Falcons 27, Bears 24. Type FATL in the chat as sub-only chat remains on. Can we get a numerical one on screen in a second? Like sub number thing. Type FATL. Got Paleo. We got Immortal. Lazarus. Sportsman. We got Fax. Mike. Master Wood. Peloton. What age gap? Chef. Bears Production. F the Kicker. FATL. Well, Fields and the offense have had a few late game situations recently and have come up short. Can they deliver today? Subscribe to the channel. 639 subs away from 57,000 subs. Help us get there. Hit the sub button. Daily videos, news, rumors, injury updates, my honest opinions, you guys' interaction. We pride ourselves in interact. That score's not right, by the way, Sam. It's 27-24. Falcons on top. We pride ourselves in the interaction of this channel, so hit that sub button and join us. Let's go. You're good. Join us. Type S if you're subbed.
I will say, by the way, Harrison, I don't know if we'll give it enough credit, but you did talk about Jalen Johnson kind of banged up going into the game.
He's played better today.
Drake London only has 1 catch on 3 targets, and it was that touchdown on the opening drive.
Early on, he got beat once or twice, but I haven't even seen him recently, which means he's covering. So I assume he's playing better. Oh, a lot of S's coming in. We got Elijah, Sportsman, Ken and Core, Sherry. We got Logan, Robert, Matt Tastic, Masoon. I will say this, the Bears have averaged over 30 points over the last 4 weeks. A touchdown would continue that. Here we go. Aiden, Jerry White, Italian. Type S if you're subbed. If you haven't subbed, subscribe and then type S. Let's go. Let's go. Sub for Bears dubs. Sub for Bears dubs. Even if you want to tank, sub for Bears dubs. Let's go. Let's go. Another chance for the Bears offense. 1:47 and all 3 timeouts. Falcons just nailed a 53-yard kick. Maybe Velus Jones gets an opportunity here. Don't want PTSD, of course. Falcons booted away. Let's see if Velus gets a chance. He will not. Booted out of the end zone. Here we go. Here comes Justin Fields in the offense. Who you got? Type CHI for the Bears, ATL for the Falcons. Who wins this one? CHI for the Bears, ATL for the Falcons. Let's go. Let's go. Eagles took a lead on the Colts, 17-16. But we're focused here. Justin Fields, 14 of 20, 153 yards and a touchdown. He's got 80 yards rushing and another touchdown. Fields, QB power. Gets out of bounds for a 1-yard gain. He took a hard hit to the knee, too. Tell me he's getting up. QB power in a 2-minute drill, and he's not getting up. He's getting helped up now. QB power in a 2-minute drill.
Thanks, Getsy.
And Fields is holding his left shoulder. I don't get that at all. I don't get that at all.
It looks like it's that left shoulder that's bothering him more than the knee, like how he landed on it. Not the contact that he took, but how he landed on the shoulder after.
I think he landed hard on the left shoulder. Trevor Siemian getting loose. You got to be fucking kidding me, man. I mean, come on. I mean, you got to explain that to me. Charles says, F the Dirty Birds. Cheers. Fields is still in the game, but like QB power in a 2-minute drill, I get running him's part of the offense, but this is a 2-minute drill. You don't run QB power. No. And that cost the Bears a timeout, by the way, for an injury. They're forced to use a timeout. Fields, QB draw. That's designed, and he slides down, and he takes another shot. What is Getsy doing?
Fucking stop that already.
What is Getsy doing? Minute 22 to go. Jesus Christ. 3rd and 5. If he takes off on a scramble, fine, but design runs with a minute and a half to go. Fields throws too high, picked off, game over. I mean, what the hell was that entire sequence?
Blame Getsy. I know who I'm blaming for this loss.
I mean, what is that? Fields was trying to throw the check down to Montgomery, and he threw it too high. He didn't want it to get tipped. The defensive lineman had his hand up. Monty got his hands on it, tipped it up, and it got picked off. It's definitely too high. I mean, I can't defend Luke Getsy there. That was horrible. That was absolutely horrible. I formation. Bears have 2 timeouts, so they could get it back with 15, 20 seconds, but pretty much over. Tyler Algier picks up 4. Bears take a timeout. By the way, Fields got speared on that slide, but on the 2nd down play. Gets hit, gets cracked. I'm not blaming the officials for the loss. I'm not. Believe me. Well, I mean, I'm more blaming why is Luke Getsy calling design runs for, I mean, that's the worst sequence of the year. That was pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. And Fields is hurt, too. You call design runs in a 2-minute drill situation, you got your quarterback hurt. Congratulations. Fucking joke. Algier handoff. He's off to the races. He goes out of bounds. First down, game over. So ridiculous. Who calls designed runs in a 2-minute drill for a quarterback? Got him injured. What a joke. Who do you blame for the loss? I mean, I blame Getsy at the end. I don't know who I blame for the whole loss, but this is a classic Bears loss. I mean, it's just I don't get it. Getsy's he's got to be held accountable for what just happened down the stretch. I mean, that was ridiculous. Fields is a running back. Deal with it. He's not a running back, Dragos. Get out of my chat. Who do you blame? Coaching, playing Reef instead of Jenkins? Well, no, it's Schofield instead of Jenkins, but I get your point. Getsy, Fields injured. I'm aware Fields is injured. Unbelievable. I don't get that late sequence at all. I mean, that was unbelievable. I mean, the Bears find new ways to amaze me. I got to say, they're really good at it. They find new ways. Got to hand it to them. That was amazing, and not a good way. Not a good way. All right, I'm going to start the call-in post-game show real quick. I'll react first, and then we'll take your calls, but I'm going to start it here. I'm speechless. I mean, it's amazing. It is amazing. Let's see here. Give me a second. Let's go live. All right, we in here on call app as the Bears lose once again in just inexplicable fashion. I don't know what the hell Luke Getsy was doing there at the end. If you want to call into the show, if you're on YouTube, download the call-in app. Yep. And we'll take your calls here in a few minutes. Post-game pinned in the chat. Let me tweet this out, then we'll be good to go. Give me a second, guys. Just a second. Trying to do like 8 things here.
In the meantime here, Bears fans, be sure to subscribe like we said. Appreciate you guys tuning in here throughout today's live show. Obviously, appreciate really those who stuck with us through some of the technical difficulties earlier in the show. We're going to keep you locked in all season long, all things Bears. Harrison's not stopping just because the Bears suck. He's going to be here giving you videos every single day, sometimes twice a day, all season, all off season, all year long, and twice on Sundays. Because we're live and we're doing post-game.
Man.
Don't miss out. Be sure to subscribe. Appreciate everyone who's already subscribed. And help us get to 57K. We gained a few hundred today. Let's keep that march going.
I can't believe the end of that, honestly. I mean, holy shit, man. All right. Here we go. Let's break it down here on YouTube and on call-in. We'll take some calls afterwards. Bears lose 27-24. And once again, a wild game. They fall to 3-8 on the season. Welcome into our Chicago Bears postgame show as the Bears lose once again, 27-24 to the Falcons. A Younghoe Koo 53-yard field goal with just under 2 minutes left is the difference. I am your host, Harrison Graham, and my goodness, I mean, I think we have to start at what happened at the end of this game. As you see some of the stats on your screen again. A late Justin Fields pick, but to me, that's not really the story here. Marcus Mariota makes just enough plays. Cordero Patterson kick return changes this game on a dime. Bears were up 17-7. He houses one, and the game completely flipped from there. Just really, this is the Bearsiest of Bears losses this year. I mean, if it is possible for that to be the case, like this team finds ways to lose. And I get this is a transition season, but I think you do have to question some things about the coaching staff. Like, I get this is not a team expected to win right now, but you've lost 7 of 8 games, most of those close, most of those not finding ways, most of those shooting yourselves in the foot. It's not good when you're building a culture. It's not good when you're building a culture. Who do you blame for the loss? And then I want to talk about the final sequence. Let me know in the chat, who do you blame for the Bears' loss this week? Go ahead and let me know. I want to talk about the final drive because I can see it now from losers like LaShawn McCoy and other talking heads. See, I told you, Justin Fields can't throw. Tried to hit a check down on 3rd and 5 to David Montgomery. Defender had his arm up, which they had swatted, 3 passes today. Tried to jump and throw it over him. A tick high for Monty, tips up, and it's picked off. He threw two total touchdowns, had a pick in this one. But the final sequence, so the Falcons kick a field goal to go up 3. You get the ball back with 1:47 and 3 timeouts. Some time, but not like you can't run your 4-minute offense. Like, this is a hurry-up situation. And what does Luke Getsy do, who I have praised a lot this year? What does Luke Getsy do? 1st and 10, QB power. Not even like an RPO where Fields has the option to run. Straight QB power for a 1-yard gain. Fields gets speared out of bounds. And he comes up holding his left shoulder. So what do you do on 2nd down when your quarterback, who's been beaten up all day, is holding his shoulder? What do? You call a quarterback draw. And he gets speared again, slid down, got hit after the play, by the way. And I'm not blaming the refs this week, not doing that. Bears lost this on their own, but he did take a late hit there. But again, you called 2 design runs in a 2-minute drill situation and while your quarterback's beat up. Makes no sense. 3rd down, no one's open. Fields tries to make something happen. It's tipped up, it's picked. I'm not saying it's a great throw, but your quarterback gets hurt. What is that play calling sequence? That is inexcusable. It's indefensible. I'm not saying the loss is on Getsy, but you gave your young team no chance on the final drive. No chance. I mean, conspiracy theorists will say the Bears tanked that end on purpose. I mean, seriously, that was pathetic by Getsy. I mean, you've had multiple 2-minute drill situations late in games where you've come up short. Dolphins, I get it, the Claypool non-PI call, but still, St. Brown drops the 4th down. Last week against the Lions, you can't block. Fields gets his ass kicked. You lose that one. This week, you just forget how to call plays in a 2-minute offense, and you get your quarterback injured potentially, and he might be injured, guys. Like, seriously, he might be injured, and now you're just scratching your head as a fan base. People watch this, you're like, what the hell was that? That was a joke from Getsy. That was an absolute joke from the Bears offensive coordinator, who's done a lot of good things this year. But that was bad. That was really, really bad in a time where, hey, let Fields let it rip, and if he comes up short, that's fine. A check down that gets picked off, that's not Fields like just some epic shortcoming. You handicapped your quarterback there. Not a fan of that whatsoever. Now, established titles is something I am a fan of because I am now Lord Harrison Graham thanks to established titles, and you can become a lord or a lady as well. Here's how you do it. Established titles is a fun and novel way to preserve the natural woodlands of Scotland while helping global reforestation efforts. It is a project based on a historic Scottish custom where landowners are referred to as lairds or lords and ladies in English. Title packs give you at least 1 square foot of dedicated land with a unique plot number on a private estate in Eddleston, Scotland, and an official certificate with a crest. They plant a tree with every order and work with global charities, One Tree Planted, Trees for the Future, to support those global reforestation efforts. You can officially include the title of Lord or Lady on your credit card, your plane tickets, your dating profiles, etc. It makes for a great last-minute gift. First 200 people who purchase the title pack using our link will effectively be next to my plot within a few minutes of walking distance. Depending on how many of you want to become a lord or lady, we can build our own Bears Now kingdom. Makes for an amazing last-minute gift, like I said. Established Titles running their early Black Friday sale, so take advantage. Deals up to 80% off, and we're giving you an extra 10% off when you go to establishedtitles.com/chat and use promo code chat to get 10% off. Support the channel, support our sponsors. We greatly, greatly appreciate it. Offense not as good today. Less than 300 yards, 128 passing, because, by the way, shocker, and here are more questions. This Bears offensive line stunk, especially in pass pro. 160 rushing, your quarterback ran for 80 more. Not quite 100, but, I mean, come on. He's running for 80 yards. That's an effective day. Over 80, I think, actually. 9 of 16 on third down. That's pretty good, but you took 4 sacks. Fields was running for his life on plenty more. The pass protection did not hold up. And by the way, can someone explain to me why Teven Jenkins is active, but Michael Schofield starts over him? There's a lot out of this game I got to question the coaching staff on. Seriously, like it's not good. It's not good at all. David Montgomery, I thought he had a pretty solid game. 17 carries. I'm seeing 67 yards on my box score rushing, and then 54 receiving. 67 rushing, just a typo there. 67 rushing, 54 receiving. He also had a rushing touchdown. Also had a really nice catch up the sideline on a broken play where Fields kind of pointed him to kind of wheel up the sideline, and he hit him in stride. That was a really nice play. I thought Monty ran hard. Obviously, Khalil Herbert on IR. For those wondering, Treston Ebner, 6 carries, 8 yards. When he's had chances, I haven't seen him be very effective, to be honest. Had a strong run early, but after that was a total non-factor. Cole Kmet, 3 catches, 35 yards, including a highlight reel, one-handed catch up the seam. Fields threw a dart a little high, and he one-handed it. It was a really nice play. That was certainly nice to see for Cole Kmet. I was excited for that, but then we didn't see a ton of him. That was a little bit disappointing, but he continues to show that he's a confident player right now. There's no doubt about that. Chase Claypool, not much involvement. 2 catches, 11 yards. I get he doesn't know all the plays, this and that, but come on, man. Byron Pringle is getting called for holds out there. You can't get Claypool more involved. A lot of personnel decisions I got a question from the staff today. I really do. I don't want to be critical of the staff when they're handicapped somewhat, but come on, man. Get Claypool out there. Play Teven Jenkins over Michael fucking Schofield. I mean, seriously, like, these are basic things. Unless Jenkins is hurt. And by the way, if he's hurt, make him inactive. Like, don't make him active to be a backup. That is a waste of time. I would rather have Alex Leatherwood be a healthy, active backup if you're going to go that route. So that was something I'm not a fan of. And look, I mean, you're 3-8 now. Like, is it time to officially tank? I mean, come on. This team ain't making the playoffs. Let's be real. I mean, it's possible we wake up tomorrow and the Bears have the 3rd or 4th draft pick. I mean, it might just be time to keep losing tight games like this. And, you know, it might be worth, I can't believe I'm saying this, but if Fields is banged up, I might sit him a week. I mean, I don't want him getting seriously injured. Let him rest for a week. I mean, shit, the guy's running for his freaking life, and he's getting killed out there, and he has a coordinator calling designed runs while he's beat up in a 2-minute drill. Fuck that. That's a waste of time. Type Y for yes, type N for no. Is it time for the Bears to tank? Let me know in the comments. Hit that sub button. I'm going to keep it real here on this channel no matter what. So sub for Bears dubs or sub for Bears losses, whatever it is. Subscribe today. We'll have you covered all season long. We got, 6 more of these, 6 more games. But videos are coming your way every day on into the offseason as well. Someone's asking me who the backup is. It's Trevor Siemian. But if Fields is banged up, like, give him a week off. I mean, I'd be perfectly fine with that. Hit that sub button. We'll have you covered here at Chicago Bears Now. Don't miss any of our coverage. The defense wasn't terrible. I mean, they had a kickoff return for a touchdown, the Falcons did, so you only gave up 20 points. That being said, this Falcons offense isn't that good, so I don't really know what to make of that. 280 total yards, 131 passing, 149 rushing. Something that still continues to stand out is just the lack of pressure. I mean, they just cannot get pressure. 0 sacks. When they dialed up blitzes, they couldn't get home. Good on third down, 2 of 9. That's nice to see. Marcus Mariota, I mean, he's a backup. We know that. 13 of 20, 131, and a touchdown. Cordero Patterson had himself a pretty decent day, 52 yards. Did fumble, which led to a Bears touchdown, but then He came right back, had a kickoff return for a touchdown. That's when the game changed. The Bears took control, went up 17-7, and then CPAT houses a touchdown. I mean, that's how this season's gone, man. It's one step forward, two steps back. I mean, it's hard to really make sense of it all, but yeah, it's frustrating. Also on the not so good front, Kyler Gordon left this game, was being evaluated for a concussion, did not return. Not sure if it's officially been diagnosed, but by the time you watch this, we'll probably have a clearer answer. So if he's in the concussion protocol, a good chance he'll miss at least a game. So that's not good. He started off really slowly in this game, but actually made a couple nice tackles on one drive. Made a tackle on Marcus Mariota when he tried to scramble, and then lit up, I think it was Kyle Pitts on a wide receiver screen, or Drake London, one of those two. So, it continues to be up and down. He certainly hasn't played like that second-round pick value, but at the same time, he's at least making some plays here and there. Falcons win 27-24. Just final thoughts, especially at this point when you're 3-8. It's about the quarterback and giving him chances in these tight situations. Luke Getsy, you took that away today. You took that away. You called two. And by the way, yeah, Fields ran around, made some plays, but it's not like he was consistently getting 10, 15-yard chunks today. The Falcons did a nice job. Fields over the past 4 weeks has averaged 9.3 yards per carry. Today's 4.7. They chopped that in half. So why are you running QB power and QB draw with a minute 45 to go? You got to explain it to me, Luke, because that's unacceptable. That's unacceptable, period. If Fields scrambles in a 2-minute drill situation, that's different. That's him making a play when something breaks down. You got to throw the football there, man. And if you come out and say, well, we trust him running more, he threw the pick late, you handicapped the guy, and he forced one a little bit. He threw it too high, and it got picked off the tip drill. Like, that was a joke. Come on, Getsy. That's not what you want. That is not what you want. And let me tell you something. Yeah, losing gets you a better draft pick. I get that. But you keep losing these tight games, that impacts the locker room. That impacts confidence. That impacts Justin Fields. You think he likes losing like this? No, it wanes on you. They don't trust themselves in 2-minute drills. Getsy clearly doesn't. That's why he's calling fucking QB power. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. What is your confidence level in Matt Eberflus and the staff as a whole? Scale of 1 to 10. I'm at about a 4 or 5 right now. I'm not saying fire people because the personnel is not good in a lot of areas, and I get all that, but the defense lacks disciplines. They don't shoot the gaps. They can't set the edge. The pass rushing scheme is a joke. They missed Jack Sanborn misses a critical tackle, allows Atlanta to go for it on 4th and 1 instead of 4th and 5. I mean, that was bad. That's not on Flus, but I don't know, man. I don't like how this is trending right now. Scale it from 1 to 10. Let me know what you guys are feeling down in the comments. All right. Ryan says, Getsy had a bad Bears offense doing great. Shut up, Harrison. Okay, first of all, I said Getsy's done a lot of good things this year. But how can you defend that late sequence play calling? You can't. Someone says, not 100% sure Justin Fields is what we think. I don't think anyone's ever said he's a finished product. I think he's taken giant leaps. But I don't. I'll tell you what, calling design runs in a 2-minute drill instead of letting him let it rip, that doesn't help. That doesn't help his growth. We know he can run. That's established. He can run. He's a damn good runner. Can he throw you back into a game in a 2-minute drill? Today we couldn't find out because that was taken away. That was taken away. So he's tanking, bro. Coaches don't tank, man. They don't. Unbelievable. I'm going to start taking some calls here. I'm going to put a title in there for you in a second as well. All right, Robert Brushabear, you are in. What's up, Robert?
Hey, Harrison, how you doing?
Doing all right. Trying to figure out what happened at the end of the game there.
Yeah, me too. I'm trying to figure out what the hell Getsy was doing in the final drive of the game. Like I agree with you. Calling a QB power when Justin Fields didn't even break for 15 yards chunks this game like he did in previous games. QB power. let the man throw the ball. If he fucks up on his own, then that's fine.
Yeah.
But you got him injured.
Yep.
You got
He
him
gets
injured.
banged up on the
You
first
got
one,
your-
and you run QB draw on the second one. It makes
Right,
no
you got
sense.
your franchise quarterback injured because you want to be stupid and call quarterback power in a 2-minute drill.
Doesn't make
Come
any
on now.
sense.
I mean, yeah, Getsy's done some great things. I understand that, but to be honest, I don't blame this on Flus. Flus can only handle what he's got. Flus can only control what he has at the moment, and right now he has nothing to work with.
Yeah.
On offense or defense.
Yeah.
Okay? And for people to sit there and shout, fire Flus, fire him, no, it's not on Flus. I'm sure Flus is getting on their ass after every game. I'm sure he's doing what he needs to do. But they need to do something about Alan Williams and Luke Getsy. They need to try and find better, no matter if the talent level isn't there or not. These players don't have a leader. They don't have confidence. You got rid of their leader in Roquan Smith. They don't have any confidence. They don't have any confidence. They don't have any, there's nobody there to talk to them and be like, hey, get off your ass and go out there and make a play. They don't have that bond like they did before they got rid of Robert Quinn and Roquan. They don't have that bond anymore. And it's like, yeah, these are young players, but you got to let Justin Fields develop in a 2-minute drill.
Let him,
you can't call
let him throw there. Don't
Right.
call this
Let him
gimmicky
throw.
crap that obviously works within the flow of the game. It's a
Right.
2-minute drill. You got to throw the
Put-
football.
Give him the opportunity to throw. Give him Claypool. Put them out there. Let them throw deep balls, and maybe one of them can come down with it. Anything. Let him throw the ball in a 2-minute drill. Don't let him run the ball because now you got him injured. You may have cost him the rest of the season or whatever of the season, whatever.
Dude, if
but
he's
still,
not, if he's not close to
regardless.
100% next week, I'd probably just sit him. I mean,
That's what I'm saying. I'd rather sit him because if you play him and he's not 100%, you're going to get him severely injured for the plays that you're calling.
Yeah.
Because he's team on his back by himself this year.
Yeah.
And for those who disagree, they're not real Bears fans or they're not watching the damn games.
Yeah.
Either one.
I'm with you.
I mean, that Justin Fields has put this team on his back, and I'm sick and tired of him and questioning his throwing ability because the man can throw.
Yeah,
if you haven't watched,
And guess what? Have fun with Trevor Siemian behind this offensive
Right.
line.
If you question Fields' arm, you haven't been watching Bears football because the man can throw.
Yeah. I don't
The man is not a running back. The man is not a running quarterback. Yeah, he can run, he can scramble because he has to. He fears for his life. He doesn't trust the offensive line. The offensive line got him beat up today.
Yep.
I mean, come on.
right.
The man's got to make plays and do what he can to create offense because there is no offense. I mean, it's ridiculous. And Getsy, in my book, needs to go. They need to find a better offensive coordinator.
I'm
Or
not ready to
somebody-
say that, but he's got to answer for that final sequence. I mean,
He does have to answer
that was
for
a joke.
getting Fields injured and the play calling he called in the final play of the game.
I'm with
He
you.
needs to answer for that.
I got to go to the next guy, Robert. Appreciate the call.
All right, thanks, Harrison.
Let's go to Jeremy Hood. What's up, Jeremy?
Hey, Harrison, how you doing, brother?
Doing all right.
Hey, man, I mean, I'm going to say this every single time I get on the call, bro. It's just the O-line, man. Like, you
The
look
O-line
at
sucks.
yeah, the O-line is fucking trash, bro. Like, I like Reef. I like what he brings to the team, but, like, we don't have a solid O-line. Like, Mustafa's ass, we have all known that. Like, Braxton Jones he's a fifth-round pick, so you can't really expect too much. But, like, Fields legit doesn't have time to sit in the pocket and read, like, 1, 2, 3 reads. It's 1, 2, scramble, So,
And look, I don't think Fields is like crazy far along as a pocket passer, but the O-line being dog shit doesn't help.
yeah.
I mean, come on. It is
Uh-huh.
bad, dude. Today,
Yeah.
for anyone listening or watching, the Falcons' pass rush sucks, and they just
Mhm.
dominated the Bears' front. And by the
Yeah.
way, Teven Jenkins being active and sitting behind Schofield, like, I don't know if this is some, like, coaching, like, put-in timeout thing, like, oh, Jenkins doesn't work as hard in practice or whatever, but play your best players. He's arguably been your best O-lineman this year. Put him on the field. Like, this crap
Mhm.
where you're not playing him, it just doesn't make sense to me. It's stupid.
Yeah.
It is
I mean,
really stupid.
Yeah, and then I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like those last two, why the fuck are you gonna run quarterback power when you have less than 2 minutes left and you're on the 20, you're on 25, bro? Like it makes zero sense.
Dude,
And then they're gonna run a
and
fucking
QB
draw, bro.
Back to
Yeah.
back after your quarterback comes up in pain.
That's
That
what I'm
is
saying.
inexcusable.
Yeah, I Fields was probably just like, fuck this shit, bro. Like he just,
Seriously.
you know what I mean? Like that pick, like I don't even blame Fields for that, bro. My man's playing out there with injured hamstrings and a fucking injured shoulder, bro. What do you expect?
And he's had a couple balls batted down. He's trying to get it over the defensive lineman. The ball sails a bit. Like, yeah, it's not a great throw, but, like, come on, you handicap the guy with the first 2 play calls.
That's what I'm saying. And then we get Claypool. This dude's a fucking monster with size and speed, bro, and then we don't even use him. Like, what the fuck?
And, like, yeah, and I get, like, he probably doesn't know all the calls and everything, but, dude, Byron Pringle's out there getting holding calls. Like, put him in the fucking game. Let him make mistakes. I don't care.
I know.
Like, Pringle's not a part of the future. Like, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Like, I'm just over this shit, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
it almost seemed like they're tanking, bro.
Well,
like, to be honest,
They
man.
might, maybe they are. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
It's weird.
At least get a better pick than the Packers, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and look, dude, I don't mind losing these games. I don't. This is not a playoff caliber team. But they find very unique ways to lose every week, and I don't think that's good long term.
I know,
don't.
man. Yeah, and Fields, his mentality is a dog, bro. Like, he likes to fight, you know? You can see the fight in him.
Well, and they show him on the sidelines after these losses, and you can tell, like, the weight of the world is on him, and, like, that's not good. Like,
yeah. Well, because everybody shits on him, bro. Like, fuck little Sean McCoy, bitch ass, dude. Like, talking shit on him when he knows that he brings another thing to the table, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, but thanks, man. I appreciate you, brother.
All right, man. Let's go to Cornelius. Cornelius.
What's up, man?
Say hey.
You got me?
I got you.
Yeah. So I'm not as mad as you guys about losing this game. Obviously you don't want to have a losing culture, and the Bears are, like you said, the Bears are finding unique ways to lose these games, but at the end of the day we are going to get a better draft pick. But yeah, we don't want to have a losing culture.
I get that, but I'm not mad necessarily about losing. Like, yeah, I'd like for them to drive down and win one of these games. I think that'd be good for the locker room. But you can't tell me that final sequence is like well, we just didn't execute. No, that was indefensible.
I love Luke Gessie. I love Luke Gessie, but that was indefensible. That was terrible play calling. I don't know what he was thinking I don't know what he was thinking. But I want to make some points where I agree with you. You said why the hell are they playing Schofield over Jenkins? I don't understand that. That was something that Matt Nagy was doing last year, where they was playing.
I was thinking the same thing. I hate to even go there, but playing these 1-year vets that aren't a part of the future when you're already a losing team over fucking Jenkins. Like, even at this point, like, yeah, I think Reef is probably a tick better than Borum. I'd probably go back to Borum, though, because the season's lost. Like, you're not making the playoffs, so play the young guys. Like, at least they played Bayless this week, but that's almost because they had to. Because Khalil Herbert got hurt on a kickoff return, which he should have never been doing. You don't put your best playmakers on return when they're playing heavy offensive snaps. That's coaching malpractice. And now he's out at least a month.
You're exactly right,
like,
100% right.
Doesn't make any
100%.
sense. Even if you're sending a message to Bayless, put Pettis back there then. Don't put Khalil Herbert at kick return. He's become your best running back, and now he's hurt because you put him at kick return. It's
100% right. And the point you was making about the receivers who's getting the snaps, we need to have our best playmakers out there getting the snaps. We don't need Pringle out there getting more snaps.
Pringle's a
than,
putting him out there
is
a waste of time.
Yeah, we don't need Pringle out there getting more snaps than the guy we just traded for.
Yeah,
but
even if Claypool doesn't know everything, like, let him learn.
Right.
Tell him in the huddle, hey, on this play you run a 6-yard slant. Like, come on.
And I did see a couple times where where Justin Fields was like kind of pointing Claypool to where he has to be, but still, you got to get him more snaps.
That's how they build chemistry, by playing.
Yep. And one last point I want to make, I don't have any concerns about Justin Fields as a passer. I think he's going to get better as a passer. He's a hard worker. He was a good passer in college. He's a good deep ball thrower, even though he missed that one. He overthrew that one to Mooney. But I think Lamar Jackson got better as a passer. Justin Fields is a hard worker. He's going to get better as a pocket passer. I don't have any concerns about that.
Yeah. I mean, he's it's just hard to even judge his pocket ability with how bad the O-line is. I mean,
the O-line was another point. The O-line was terrible
it was
today.
Even
like
worse
you said,
than normal. Like it was bad.
Yeah, they had been playing okay the last couple games, but today they weren't good.
No.
And Jenkins should have been playing. Did he play at all today?
Nope. Michael Schofield. He was active.
Yeah,
though. Let's make him an active backup. Makes no sense.
And like you said, if he's hurt, then don't
activate him. Use that active roster spot on someone else.
Exactly. So I'm gonna let you go. I don't have any concerns about Justin Fields. I think he's gonna be. You give him a week off.
Yeah, I just worry that he's hurt. If he's banged up, I'd give him a week off.
Give him a week off.
You got a bye week in week 14, so you could rest him this week, play him week 13, then he gets another week off. That might be the way to go, honestly.
Yeah, give him a week off, and I don't have any concerns about him. I think he's going to be a great player. The people that got concerns about him don't have concerns. He's a hard worker. He's going to become a great passer.
Yeah, he'll be just fine. Appreciate it, Cornelius. We're going to take some super chats, then we'll get to some more calls. Shout out T-Main. I still have the Falcons Bowl. We're filling it up. We'll chug it at the end of the stream. It says either the Bears are selling or Luke is overrated and Justin Fields is just making him look good. I don't know, man. Getsy's got to answer for that final drive. That's all I know. R&R, Cash on Carter says another game where we out-penalty the other team. Yeah, I mean, look, there's been bad calls along the way, but I think there's some discipline problems on this team. And for the whole hits principle thing to have that keep happening, not a good sign. Sangray Kim, that's another sip in the bowl. He says, so what does Flus do well? Defensive scheme sucks. Terrible clock management. Undisciplined penalties. Never swarm the ball. Never recover fumbles. Well, they recovered 2 fumbles today, so that's not true. But, yeah, they have missed some. Don't play inspired. I mean, look, if you want to question the coach, I'm questioning the coaching a bit today. They got to figure it out, man. Yeah, the slow starts defensively isn't good. I will say the defense only gave up 20 today. You gave up a special teams touchdown. I don't know, man. I don't know. Bear Forever 14 with play calling like that, we could easily go winless the rest of the way. I mean, yeah, you've lost some games here against not very good teams, right? So, like, I mean, Falcons stink. Like, if you lose the Falcons, you lose to the Lions, you could lose to anybody. So, yeah, I mean, they could lose a bunch of games here. Sorry for eating your burger says, Eberflus is the head coach. He should have changed those 2 run plays. Fields is hurt. Why would he? He's not an offensive guy. He's not going to override Getsy on the play calling. Sleeper cell Getsy. That's something. I mean, I'm going to have to dig deeper into this Getsy thing, man, because that was bad. Jay with the super chat. Bad play call by Getsy. Fields is clearly hurt. Exactly. He gets banged up on the first one, and you run another design quarterback run? How? I mean, how can you think that's a good idea? It's a joke. Dylan V. Ebner might be the worst pick of the draft class. He looks like a non-factor. I'm not going to lie. Looks like a non-factor. Had 1 good run earlier, then his next 5 runs, I think, went for about 2 yards total. So, not good. Some more call. One more here. Emiliano says, great day for the rebuild. Is it, though? Like, yeah, you're getting a better pick. I mean, honestly, at this point, maybe it's just best to lose them all, right? But I also think losing these tight games is not great for building culture, you know? I mean, you'd like to win at least a couple of these. You'll still get a good pick. I don't know, man. It's, I mean, that's the thing. You win a great game week 1 against the 49ers. You beat the Texans late, and now you're losing all these games. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it all. Let's go to Sam Ortiz, who's next up on Colin. What's up, Sam?
What's up, Harrison? I would say it's definitely testing the patience of the Bears fans, I swear to God. I think with the whole hits principle thing that's going on, I think the reason why they're all so undisciplined, because I think it's just there's no leader on this team, or at least when it comes to the defensive side of the ball. I don't think you can trust Allen Williams with this stuff, and when you go leaderless. Not everyone can be a leader on this defense. Eddie Jackson, I don't think is a strong enough candidate to lead these guys.
He's not a rah-rah guy.
Exactly. Like I think Roquan was definitely that. I think Quinn was definitely more of the older veteran in the room that can command that respect. But I think it's just once we get more talent on this team, I think it can be better. But as far as the defense, I feel like they did fair today, but obviously not great. But I mean,
it's never going to be
this O line. Yeah, this
front seven is a joke.
Yeah, it's yeah. Well, what my point is going to is like these trenches need to get 100% better, and the O line I feel like today is definitely just it's a joke. It is really a joke. I don't want them. I don't even want to hear the mention of them drafting an O line in the first round, because what's the point? You're gonna really put all that on a rookie? Like, who are you gonna get? Skronsky or the old offensive line out Ohio State? Why? Just go pay a bunch of dudes to get up front for this guy. Go get Elton Jenkins. Go get Mike McGlinchey. I know he's not the best, but still he's something. Like, if you're giving up, 4 or 5, how many did they get today? 4 or 5 sacks on Fields when they have Grady?
When a guy like Fields with his mobility gets sacked 4 or 5 times, like, that means a normal quarterback might have gotten sacked 8 or 9 times. I mean, seriously.
Yeah,
that's what that means.
I think it's just repeated, just hits after hits, and he didn't look. I feel like after the second half, he just did not even look the same speed. He looked like he was running and like he was just running through the motions. I think it's I think just this whole line definitely needs to get upgraded, and just I think I saw pictures of him getting carted off. He got carted off to the locker room, so I kind of wonder what the extent of his injuries are.
Who's that? Who are you talking about?
Justin.
Oh, he walked off the field. They just showed. I saw the TV on here. It looked like he was holding his left shoulder though. So
yeah,
I don't know, man. It's not. Like, I would probably rest him a week, even if he doesn't have like a tangible injury. Like, you're 3-8 now. Just I don't know, man. Like, if he's 80%, is that worth putting him out there? I don't know. It sucks because you need him to get as many reps as possible, but what you don't need is a broken collarbone. That's what you don't need. So
on him, or do you trade back and get potentially 2 first-round picks in this draft?
Very possible.
Or I don't know. It's so.
If they keep losing to the point where they can get Will Anderson or Jalen Carter, I would just draft that guy, and then you go from there. But if those guys aren't there, I probably would trade back and get more capital.
Yeah.
So
I think there's a lot of good free agents coming up, except the freaking class. So I think I'm more inclined to try and go get either an edge rusher or a wide receiver, because I feel like you can add to a lot of spots with this free agency coming up. So I'm kind of just let's just get through this season at this point.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of tired of watching this.
Yeah, it's frustrating. All right, Sam, I appreciate
Thanks,
it.
Harrison.
Couple super chats, then we'll go to the next caller. We got Benjamin. Do we trade down if we get a top 3 pick? If Will Anderson's there, I think you just got to draft him, man. Like, you need a pass rusher. You got no pass rushers. Zero pass rushers. Got to get better there. Travis Burr, another sip. This is going to be – stick with us. I got to chug this. I mean, this is one of the biggest chugs I will have ever done, I think. He says they need to put Whitehair at center and put Teven Jenkins at left guard. Michael's doing better than Mustipher, just one bad game. Look, it's not even about Michael Schofield. Like – even if he's playing well, play Teven Jenkins. He's been probably your best lineman this year. Stupid. And they're not putting Whitehair at center. That ship has sailed. They're not doing it. It's not going to happen. All right, I'll take calls for probably 15 minutes or so. Let's go to Taryn Cruz. What's up, Taryn?
Look, can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, all I want to say is, Luke, it was just straight bullshit, that last drive. And as a Bears fan, that really just hurt our soul to watch, because Justin is the type of quarterback that he just wants to win. He just wants to play hard, and you can see it all on his face. And it's just not the way to go. Like, if we're gonna tank, if that's really our excuse, then why have him out there? Like, why destroy his morale? Let Trevor Siemian go get destroyed. Like, it's just nobody wins in that situation, you know? And I get it, like, we tank or whatever, but it's just like, it's unfortunate, because what if he would have been out for the season, or he would have had a serious injury like Trey Lance? Like, it's just stuff like that you can't really Dude, and also he's a great passer. We just have no real receivers.
Yeah.
Chase Claypool is out there for like 2 plays a game.
Yeah.
It's like, what are we doing, guys?
Well,
like,
and every
what is
time,
the actual plan here?
Well, and every time when all these people are like, "Oh yeah, he's just holding the ball too long," this and that, they show the replay on TV and no one's open. Like,
No, literally nobody.
no
is
one
open.
is
Nope.
open. Like he's
And they're
surveying
not
the field.
getting
People that
double
say he
teamed.
can't see the field just don't know what they're talking about. Like,
And it's like the receiver, Chase Claypool, I think he's a 1B receiver at best. And I think Darnell Mooney is a 1C guy.
yeah, I think they have 2.
And
number
I
twos,
think we need
honestly.
to, I think we need to go get a solid number 1 guy
Yeah.
at wide receiver, overpay in the offensive line. I don't care what we have to do. We're overpaying everybody on the offensive line because once we get that structure, we can evaluate, okay, what type of receivers do we have? What type of running backs do we have? And also, I think we should pay Montgomery just because
Yeah.
what is the other option that we have? You know, what is the other option? Who are the other people that we're going to look at and be like, oh, okay, he's a great addition outside of Montgomery? Like, Justin Fields is the best running back on the team, and Montgomery's not far behind just based off of how our own line is built. If we have a better offensive line, David Montgomery may average over 100 yards a game. We don't know. But last thing I'll say is also the defense is these penalties are just killer. They're just killer. And I don't know what exactly is going on in these meetings or what's being said, but somebody has to be held accountable. I don't care if it's Alan Williams or whoever these weekly captains are. It's just unacceptable because we're getting in these 3rd and 9 situations or 3rd and 5, and they're literally getting first downs based off of stupid mistakes. But yeah, that's all I had to say. Bear down.
Appreciate it, man. And before we get to the next caller, which will be Paleo, give me a sec, Paleo. Matt Eberflus said after the game that Justin Fields has been evaluated for a left shoulder injury. We won't hear anything further until Wednesday because Flus doesn't talk about injuries, of course. All right, Paleo, what's up?
Hi, Harrison. Yeah, just like everyone else, I'm feeling pretty pissed off about this game. It was definitely a winnable game. I will say I am definitely on your side of sitting Justin for at least 1 week because I just took a look at the Bears' schedule, and we actually don't have our bye week coming up per se. So next week we'll have the Jets and then the Packers. And so looking at that, honestly, like I would rather Fields and lose to the Jets and then have Fields come back healthy and beat the Packers. So like
that would be a moral victory, or more than a moral victory for the season if this team could beat Green Bay, and if Justin Fields specifically could.
Yeah, and I just think that'd be a better option than potentially Fields getting even more hurt in next week's game against the Jets, and then he tries to play in the Packers game, and then he plays like dog shit, and the Bears just get embarrassed yet again.
I'd rest him next week, man, and I honestly think there's a good chance he will rest. Just because, I mean, if Fields isn't playing, I'm definitely in the camp of lose. Trevor Siemian, hey, go have some fun. We'll take another L and move up in the draft order. So, it's tough. Someone tweeted at me, without Fields, this team becomes unwatchable. And that's true. I mean, I'll be here for a watch party next week. It'll be hard as hell if he ain't playing, but, if that's what's best, I mean, I think you got to do it, honestly. So, it sucks, but that's just where the season's at now. I mean, you think about it, as bad as this team has looked, I mean, the Washington game, the Atlanta game, the Miami game, and the Detroit game aren't all just games that you could have won. You probably should have won them, and you lost them all. That's where the frustration is. So,
especially today's game and the Detroit game and the Commanders game.
At least Miami, it's like, okay, well, that's just a good team, but the Commanders game's a joke. I mean, Wentz is healthy again. They're not even going back to him. That's how bad he is, and you lost that game. I mean, it's bad, man. But what are you gonna do? It's just where the team is right now.
Yeah, I don't know. Defense playing like crap, and
They're a little better today, but their front sucks. They get no pressure. Absolutely no pressure. So.
I know. I read the same stat as you that the Falcons' pass rush was utter garbage, and
Grady
I wasn't
Jarrett is
necessarily
good, but everybody else sucks.
Yeah, I wasn't necessarily watching the game because I have to do homework, but I was listening to you calling the game, and yeah, in my opinion, I feel like the Bears could have passed more to exploit that weak defense.
Yeah, and it's like work in some quick passing game too. It seems like when they do pass, which I like play action shots, but they try to set up hard play action and try to like do deep shots all the time, and it's like, yeah, that's great, but like get some of the quick passing game going too. Like just the quick, easy rhythm throws. They don't do hardly any of that. So like as good as Getsy's been, like do we trust him as like a pass design play caller? It's kind of the Greg Roman thing in Baltimore. It's like he's a hell of a run design play caller, but what people always say about him is like his passing scheme sucks. Well, maybe maybe that's something to keep an eye on with Getsy here. Like I get the personnel's not great, but outside of like genius plays here and there, like the play action deep shot to Kmet last week, that was a really good design, and certain things here and there, it's like there's not a lot of rhythm passing game like play calling.
Yeah.
Like to me, if like Fields hits a couple in a row, like go back to it, get another quick pass, get it out, and they don't do that. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. You just start overthinking a lot of this stuff when these losses stack up. 7 of 8. It's not good. I appreciate it, Paleo. I got to keep it moving.
All right.
Let's go to Breck. What's up, Breck?
Am I on? Can you hear me?
I hear you.
I would like to, first things first, preemptively welcome Will Anderson to the 2023 Bears roster.
That would be nice.
Well, on a real note, I actually think that after watching this game, I've been kind of bouncing back and forth between what's the biggest need. Is it edge or is it O-line? And dude, if there's one thing, like nothing makes me more uncomfortable as a Bears fan than seeing Justin Fields just getting knocked around all game.
Yep.
It's and especially if he walks away like he did, just kind of limping off. Like this was worse than the Washington game, I would say.
Yeah. And now you don't
where he
have
was
a
just
mini
getting
bye week to get him arrested, which is why I would arrest him again.
Yeah, if he's hurt, definitely play Trevor Siemian. Even somebody said this team is going to be unwatchable.
Oh, I mean, it'll be brutal. I mean, without Fields, this might be the worst team in the league. Like,
yeah,
it's very possible.
Yeah, I mean, I see people saying we're going to end up with the first overall. I don't think that's going to happen.
They're not going to
the Texans will make sure
because they have the head already on you.
Yeah.
But 2 and beyond is in play. I mean, it really is.
True. Yeah,
game up on the Raiders. I'm not trying to think too far ahead on it, but like they were the 6th pick coming into this week, and they had the same record with a couple teams ahead of them. They're actually, as of this exact moment, they would have the 4th pick in the NFL. So
yeah, and if Will Anderson or Jalen Carter are not there, like you're not going to draft Peter Skoronski at number 4. No. I'd say you trade back at that situation.
I think that's kind of where I'm at. I think it's if Carter or Anderson are there, you draft them, and obviously this will change in the next couple months with the combine and workouts and yada yada yada. But I'm kind of like, all right, if Anderson or Carter are there, I think you just take them because you need front 4 help bad. If they're not, you trade down. I mean, that's it.
And for all the criticism that Fields has been getting this game, like I get there were a couple of missed opportunities. I think the big one being that deep throw to Mooney that should have probably been caught, but on that one he was moving a little slow on that one. I'd say.
I think he got held up for like a sec too, but Fields deserves some blame there. I mean that's a miss, and that's okay.
Yeah,
he's gonna miss some, like. He's not going to make every throw. So
I mean, if this is his most down game in the past 5 weeks, like when you're still averaging, like 25 plus per game, I think a good point of comparison would probably be Jalen Hurts from the Eagles because he's a good passer. He's a really good runner. Yeah. But if you gave him this O-line and this receiving core and this defense, he would be nowhere near 9-1. Like. No. It would not even be close.
Fields is first of all, he's faster than Hurts, and he's got more throwing ability than Hurts. I'm not saying he's necessarily going to be better, but I think there are people in that Eagles front office that if you asked them, hey, Jalen Hurts for Fields straight up, I think some people would take Fields. I just think
He's got a stronger arm, I would
just a
say.
better overall talent. Now, at this exact moment, Hurts deserves a little more credit because he's accomplished more, but I mean, he's working behind the best O-line in football. He's got A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith. Miles Sanders is a good back. Like, the structure he has compared to Fields, I mean, it's not even close. Like, I would love to see Fields with that Philly roster for a couple weeks.
Oh, I think it'd be terrifying. I think that would
he
just
would go
be,
off more than he already has been.
He'd scare the league, you know.
Yeah.
That's about it. I want to make sure Fields is doing okay, and I hate seeing him lose, but I hate seeing him get the crap beat out of him even more. So
yeah, exactly. That's what
go get some O-linemen.
Yep. All right, before we get to the next caller, and appreciate that from Brack. Super chat from Lucas. We're still going to chug the Falcon Bowl at the end of this here, and it's getting heavier by the minute here. He said, I know they won't if he's healthy, but they need to put Simeon in the rest of the season. Fields is going to turn to Cam Newton if he takes hits. I don't think the rest of the season, Lucas, but at least a game. I think you got to sit Fields for a week. He's the last 2 weeks he's taken a beating. For a couple weeks there, he wasn't getting hit much, but O-line's breaking down again. You got to rest him. All right, I'll take calls until 4 Central, so 12 more minutes. Ryan Schultz, what's up, Ryan? Got to unmute yourself, Ryan. Bottom left-hand corner. Going once. Going twice. All right, Ryan, I got to keep it moving. Let's go to Salvador. Salvador, you are up. I see you're unmuted, but I'm not hearing you, Salvador. Oh, I heard something there.
Hello?
Yo, what's up?
What's up, Harrison? How you doing?
Doing all right. What's up?
Yeah, we're all doing not so good, huh? Yeah, that was embarrassing, man. It's I think this time of the season it starts to get a little bit harder, man, because yeah, Luke Getsy's just screwing us every which way. I mean, people keep talking about, somebody's going to poach him and he's going to go be a head coach. But, I mean, let's be honest. It took him 4 games to figure out that, you had a play action pass Justin Fields, maybe, run him a little bit more. And now it's just, I don't know. He's just not figuring out the pass game at all. We've traded a second for Claypool. He's literally not even a factor.
I think it's too early
I don't even
to
know
see
how
what's going
much
to happen there, but yeah, I mean the fact that Byron Pringle's out there getting holding penalties and Claypool can't get that many snaps is a little concerning.
Yeah, that's ridiculous, man. Like, Pringle, are you serious? He doesn't even have a touchdown. I say put Velus Jones out there, some jet sweep.
I'm over.
I mean, let's
Pringle.
not forget Velus has a touchdown this year in a jet sweep. You know what I mean? What has Pringle done for you? Absolutely nothing.
Done nothing.
Nothing. You need to get this young kid. I mean, I get it. He muffed the punts. He sat for a couple weeks, but let's get him back out there. You know what I mean?
The one time he touched the ball today, he had a 50-yard kickoff return.
Exactly. And now you're going to put him back there, catching the punts, or not the punts, but, the kickoffs. And, you're not going to give him not even a touch on offense.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. The O-line can't contain. It's just all the way around, man. It's disappointing, man. I mean, I get it. We're getting a better draft pick, but it sucks when it happens this way, man.
I'm with you, man. I think you made a lot of good points. We just got to hope that the process is going to pay off long term. I appreciate the call. Let's go to Nate.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Let's go to Nate.
Harrison, what's going on, man?
What's up?
Not too much. Hey, I just want to say, I think, as a game, I know a lot of people have been saying the last drive, but I think just game in general, I think Getsy just really didn't have, a great game called. Just too many QB powers, I thought, the entire game. I still think there's a lack of confidence out there. I know the O-line has been terrible, but I just think there's still the lack of confidence out there of throwing the football.
Yeah. And I think they look like, and I think I'm going to talk about this more on Monday's show, but I think my main takeaway from all this is like, okay, we know Fields can run. We know that you can design good running stuff with your backs and your quarterback. I'm not saying eliminate it from the offense, but now the next step is to find some rhythm in the pass game. And I get the offensive line and pass pro sucks, and the receivers don't get a lot of separation, but you got to figure some of these things out before the offseason. Working some quick passing games. Scheme guys open with rub. They ran the one rub route they run is a Darnell Mooney touchdown. Like, have we seen that concept hardly at all this year? No. They run it. It works. Where to go? Why not go back to that concept? I don't get that.
Right. And one thing I really want to see, I'll say, because I agree with you 100%. One thing that I really want to see Floof's answer to this week is why even dress Teven? Because I think we found out today the offensive lineman who's just as bad as Mustafa, because I think Schofield was absolutely terrible out there today. It's like why even bother dressing Teven if you're not going to make the adjustment to pull Schofield out the game?
Yeah, the Teven thing, like, if he's hurt, he shouldn't be active. But if he's active and he's not playing, I don't care what your explanation is as a coach. I'm not buying it. Like, unless he's like I mean, did he kill Floof's sister or something? Like, seriously, like, what is the deal here? Like, I get, like, in the past, like, there's been some, like, attitude concerns or whatever, this and that. Put the damn guy on the field and watch him blow people up, because that's what he's been doing all season. He still needs some work in pass pro, but he's probably been your most impactful offensive lineman all year, and you're sitting him behind Michael Schofield, who didn't even make your 53-man roster out of camp? That doesn't make any sense. And anybody who says it does, you're going to have to explain that to me, because I don't understand it at all.
Yeah, I agree 100%. I think it was the third quarter. There was those back-to-back sacks on Fields, and there was just, I think on both those plays, they showed Schofield was just standing around. Him and Mustafa just standing around.
Schofield held, and Fields still took a shot. Like, he didn't even hold good. Like, if you're going to hold to protect your quarterback, then fucking hold the guy. Like, that's bad. That's really bad.
Yeah. Last couple things I want to say, as Bears fans, in a rebuild, as good as it is, to get the higher draft position, like you've said, players on the team, they don't want to lose, especially Justin Fields. You just hope that it doesn't knock that confidence out of him. Like, yeah, we're going to get a better draft position, but obviously those players want to win the game, especially the last 4 weeks in games when they've been close and, they had opportunities to win.
Yeah. I'm with you.
So, last thing I want to say, the thing that I'm just still confused about, I know it's not a plug-and-play position, but I'm just tired. We're 3 weeks into it now. I'm just tired of seeing, they showed it at least 2 or 3 times today where it's third down and they pan to the bench and Claypool's on the bench on a third down play. Like I said, I know it's not a plug-and-play position. He's got to learn the playbook, but I just think they got to utilize him more out there.
Who, Claypool?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't care if he knows half the playbook. Like, get him in the huddle and tell him what to do on each play if that's what it takes. Like, you got 40 seconds on the play clock. It's not like this team is running no huddle hurry-ups at all 60 minutes. Like, if he doesn't know a certain play, hey, Claypool, on this play, you run a 7-yard out route. Like, that's not – you can do that. It's not that complicated. Yeah. Like, they can simplify some of this stuff for him in the meantime. I don't know. I'm with you. Like, I get that that trade wasn't just for this year. If anything, it was more for next year. But to just have him just sitting on the sideline for most of these games is just not productive. This is not a team contending. Put him on the field.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, Robert.
All right, Harrison. I appreciate it, man.
Gotta go to Robert here. Thank you. Let's go to Robert Schwartz. Got time for a couple more, then I got to get out of here. What's up, Robert? Robert Schwartz, you are muted. Got to unmute yourself. You've done this before. All right. Got to go to the next call. Let's go to my guy, Nicholas, here. What's up, Nicholas? Okay, Nicholas, you're a regular here. You can't be not ready to go. Give you a couple seconds, Nicholas. Going once. Going twice. Sold. All right. Got to go to Michael, who has a Falcons Avy, so I may have to cut this guy off quick. Michael, you're up. Well, starting to think something's up with the app because no one is ready to go here all of a sudden. Not sure what's happening here. I'll try one more here. Let's try Truman Outley. Truman. Oh, there you go. What's up,
Hey,
Truman?
Harrison.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, brother. Oh, man. Couple things I want to talk about. I'm with you guys. We're come to the point where we're losing.
Yep.
Let's play our players. Let's see what we got. Leatherwood, Bayless, Claypool.
Leatherwood's a good point that I haven't thought a ton about. Get him out. I mean,
yeah.
listen.
I mean, get him out there. Get the players out there. I mean, definitely. Fields does not need to play next week at all. I don't care if he's healthy. I don't care anything. Just sit him out for the next week.
Yep.
And what really confuses me about this Claypool thing is the first game against was it Miami? I think it was. They ran 8 plays for him. They just ran plays for him, which was weird. He didn't know any plays, but they threw some screen plays.
And he's played less since then. I don't know the official snap counts today, but didn't seem like he was out there much.
It was horrible, and it's like if you got the playmakers, go ahead and do it. And they threw a couple plays to Mooney. But that was it. I mean, Komet, up 2 or 3 plays, and that was it. It was like the guys were saying, Getsy, you got to do this offensive thing, this passing thing. Yes, we know you can run. Get your playmakers the ball. That's the whole point. That's what all the good teams in the league, what they do. They get their playmakers the ball. They make sure that everybody who's a playmaker touches the ball, and that's good. And then I want to talk about the offseason. Real quick. Payne, Davenport, and another back needs to be our priorities, along with any kind of offensive line help that we can get, because it is a sad thing.
They're terrible in the trenches on both sides.
Even if we have the second pick, I know you guys think Willie Anderson is really good. I think he really is too. I've watched a lot of Texas Tech games. Tyrese Wilson he is a monster, and I wouldn't mind trading down from 3 or 2 to get him and some extra picks, because he is a freaking. I watched him play against I think it was TCU, and it was
TCU a few times.
Oh my
God,
God,
that's a good offensive line. Yeah.
Yes, that is. It is a good team, and he's just a really good player.
Yep.
And I know I've been saying this for all week because someone brought it up. Saquon Barkley is actually in his 5th year, and the Giants may not pick him up. It would be a really, really scary offense with him and Fields in the back.
That's interesting.
I mean, I know
I don't think they'll invest in running back.
Yeah.
I just don't see that being the.
I know they don't.
It's fun to think
but with
about.
Ebner, he's horrible. So technically, all we really have is Herbert.
Yeah.
And
I
so
think there's
if we had Herbert,
they'll bring Monty back, but.
Yeah, but if they didn't and they happen to get a good price on Barkley,
how high would you go for Barkley per year on a contract? Would you go $12 million? That's probably what you're.
I'd go 10.
10?
I'd go 10. If he wasn't willing to take 10, then
the Giants would pay that, honestly.
Yeah, but I mean, for a player of his caliber, I mean, he catches balls out of the backfield. He can block. He can block and everything. And Herbert come and change the pace, and it'll still be amazing. But that defensive line, I like Sanborn. He's the man. He missed a couple tackles, but I mean he's in on plays.
Yeah,
and I think the more and more reps that he gets,
he's
gonna.
That he can at least be like at worst a rotation guy, maybe a starting caliber guy. So.
Yeah, and we have that. We're good to go, man. I mean, I'm optimistic about the team. I see it. I see where we could be. Like you guys said, the coaching is atrocious right now, and we got to remember that this is their first time doing it.
Yeah. As
the leaders, so they're going to make mistakes too. But I mean, there's some mistakes. Like they said, that last drive is unacceptable at all. You see your guy already; he's getting work on the sideline. You do what you did. You know, come on, let him throw the ball around. If he gets it picked off, he gets picked off. But let him toss it around and make some plays. And with the Falcons offense, he could have did that. He could have got down to a point where Carlos Santos could have kicked that field goal from anywhere, and we would have been good. But he didn't even give him the opportunity. And I think this is the third time he's never given him the opportunity to do it, with the bad play calling.
Yeah.
So,
by the way, Justin Fields talking to the media right now. He confirmed that on the first play of the final drive is when he hurt his shoulder. He said that he did some testing and that they are evaluating those tests, which makes Getsy's last-minute play calling even worse because he gets hurt on that first play, which we all saw, but Fields confirms it, and they still called another design quarterback run. That is inexcusable.
They called a timeout after that to keep him in the game, so they could have evaluated. And he was like, "Hey, my
you
shoulder,
had a timeout and say, yeah, the shoulder's kind of messed up. I don't know if I should be taking on defensive tackles. Nope, let's run quarterback draw up the middle." And he took another shot there. Ridiculous.
And it was a late hit. That was a late hit.
That was a late hit. Now, I'm not going
we're not
full
complaining
blame
about
ref
that.
mode this week. Yeah. Like, that's not the story here, let's be honest.
No, they didn't. They didn't play bad. They didn't do that bad this week.
Nah.
They didn't do that bad at all this week.
Yeah, is that probably a miss? Sure, but...
Yeah, but, I mean there's going to be one or two misses. We're human. Yeah. But, I mean, it was a miss there, but I'm almost kind of glad it happened. We got done because he was hurt. And
yeah, I mean,
the
if
way
that game
that they
goes
were
into
calling,
overtime and he takes a couple more, you're like, ugh, I don't know.
He may be out for the rest of the season or at least for 5 games, and I really want him for the Packers.
Yeah,
I really do.
I would rest him next week and then evaluate him from there. So.
All right, brother. Well, bear down, and hopefully we get our wish for sitting them out next week, and we'll drink a lot next week.
Yeah,
a whole lot more for the Trevor Siemian game.
Chat. Yeah, we'll have something for Trevor Siemian. That'll be fun. All right, Truman, I appreciate it.
All right, brother. Talk to you later.
All right, there he goes. We don't have time to get to any other callers, so appreciate everybody who tuned in on calling. I'm about to do the Falcon Bowl chug on YouTube, so if you want to come back over there and watch that, I'm going to do that, but I'm going to sign off on Callin. As soon as I end the room, it'll ask you if you want to subscribe. Please do. It's 100% free. Trying to do more shows on Callin as we partner up with them, so appreciate them as well. All right, guys. Bears lose 27-24 to the Falcons. All right. Thanks to everybody still hanging out here on YouTube. Super chat from Sorry for Eating Your Burger. He says, fire Getsy and Williams, bring in Byron Leftwich and Vic Fangio. I don't think that's going to happen. My Callin app completely froze. Does it say I'm still alive? I tried to end it, and it's completely frozen. So, I don't know what to do about that. Give me a sec, guys, if you're watching on YouTube. Put the X out of the app here. It just completely froze on me. A lot of technological freezes today. All right, I think it ended. Let's see. Hang on. Yeah, it just ended. All right, so we're going to end it on this chug. This could be, I hope this isn't a spilly one. This is pretty full. So let's make it happen here. Type chug in the chat. Chug this, and then we're gone. Here we go.
Keep typing chug, everybody. Harrison's powering through it. Chug, chug. He's almost there. He can see the light at the end of the tunnel. And that's game.
Unlike the Bears, I find a way to finish. All right. Bears lose 27-24. Subscribe on YouTube. We'll try again next week. I mean, that's that's where we're at. So I'm Harrison Graham. I'll have a video tomorrow. Appreciate you guys. We'll see you soon here on Bears Now.